I didn't really think I'd be disinvested, but I'm so excited right now. Tribe, how y'all doing? It's your boy Charlie. Hope you're doing well. You're feeling swell. Today we're watching part 4 and part 5 of this toxic ass Chinese dating show, bro. If y'all have not been keeping up with the parts, go watch that, cause I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna want to see what the hell going on. This shit get crazy, and apparently it's gonna get crazier. Last time we watched, Bao was trying to become a prankster. That didn't go well because I guess Zizi has real life trauma against pranksters because she started freaking the fuck out. I don't, it's like I'm trying to explain this shit, but I really can't because the way she was freaking out, it was like somebody died or something, bro. If y'all don't know what the prank was, I'm gonna just say it right now. Bao called Zizi and her date. It was like, you gotta find me, but I'm not there. Haha. You're looking for somebody that's not there. And they looked for like 5 minutes, and Zizi literally was on the ground screaming and sobbing, bro. Noona said that it gets crazier. I thought that was absolutely insane. How crazy does it actually get? And based off of this title, dumbest bully couple tell victim, you will be canceled by my fans and hated by the internet. Who's gonna be canceled by the fans and hated by the internet?
This is the 4th part of Secretly in Love, the most unhinged Chinese dating reality show that I think we've ever talked about, which is saying a lot because we've seen some really unhinged go down. I don't even know how to recap the previous episode. If you haven't watched the first 3 episodes, you're not going to know who any of these people are. I highly recommend you watch those. But if you like chaos in your life and you're just like, you know what, I'm going to start here. Let me quickly explain. It's a TV show. It's a reality show. Dating. They've got like 4 or 5 guys in a villa, 4 or 5 girls in a villa. They're all gonna date each other, and shit starts going down. In the last episode, we left off at the fact that Bao called Tian and Zizi on their date and played this kind of bizarre joke where she was like, hey, come look for me. If you guys don't find me, I'm gonna be stranded, left alone on this farm, and you guys are gonna have a secret punishment. Now, is she really gonna be stranded, even if this were like a real thing? No, the producers would not strand her. Tian and Zizi look for approximately 5 minutes, and then Zizi full-on crashes out. She's like, how dare she disrespect me, embarrass me, morally kidnap me. She's going back to the villa, gossiping with the other girls. Tian is going gossiping with the other guys, and then Zizi decides, you know what, Tian? You need to call Bao. You need to sit her down, and you need to tell her, we don't like you. You crossed the line, and I don't like you.
He's gonna record it.
That's where we are.
He's gonna record it.
Bao walks into the living room. Tian is sitting on this white couch like he is the king of this living room. And she walks in like, hello? Like, what are we doing here? And he's like, I just want to talk to you about something. Bao looks so confused. Did you look at my secret? Because remember, that's the whole point of this show, and like partners can look at secrets. No, I didn't. Just sit down first. And he motions his head to one of the chairs, and this is already pissing netizens off. Like, I'm sorry, do you own this living room? This is so bizarre to me. Even people are like, even if you came into my house and I'm your boss, okay, I still wouldn't go sit down and cock my head, you know? Like, it's such a, are you trying to be like a weird mafia boss? Like, what are you doing? So she's like, what's wrong? Do you remember our conversation yesterday? Yeah, I remember. This is the conversation where he leads her on and is like, well, if you want to call me, call me. If you want to choose me, choose me. You should do whatever you want, as in AKA you want to do me, right? And Baba is like, yeah, I remember. You know, we've only known each other for 2 days, right? We can't say we're mutually interested, can we? I mean, at most, we've just gotten to know each other as friends. There's no way we'd be into each other and decide to be together so quickly. It's neither possible nor is it realistic. I think now that we both understand where the other stands, we have to respect each other's decisions.
Huh?
Baba's so confused. She's like, what the fuck are you talking
about? What is he talking? This is a Chinese dating reality TV show. We're supposed to be friends. We haven't known each other for long. It's been 2 days. We should just get to know each other at the slope. Like, shut up, bro. You know what you're doing.
Together so quickly. It's neither possible nor is it realistic. I think now that we both understand where the other stands, we have to respect each other's decisions. Huh? Baba's so confused. She's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, me though.
So she's just like, what's going on? Because again, what? Yeah, like, he's just like, what are you saying? Respect each other's decisions? Yeah. That's not what you said yesterday. Yesterday, you were like, we're all just getting to know everyone. Mm-hmm. Pick whoever you want. Bao is even telling the interviewers later in her confessional, When I was sitting there, I was so confused. He was using a completely different tone from yesterday to draw this line with me. I was just so confused. So Tian is like, it's about the joke that you made today to make us find you. Even towards the very end, when the call ended, you never told us that you were joking, and we actually went to find you. For other people, like, this is a huge issue. I'm sorry. I just didn't want the atmosphere to be so dull, so I made that joke. I didn't think that you guys would actually go find me, and I didn't think that this would cause you guys so much trouble, because yesterday when I talked about calling you, you acted like it was nothing, and regarding the joke, maybe I misunderstood the situation, and after we talked, you said you could also give, like, I could also give you more screen time. So he said that yesterday of like, oh, you could also give me more screen time.
Yeah, like I'm not.
I didn't think it would be.
I was thinking about the joke earlier, by the way, and I kind of don't feel that much. Like it's not that deep, you know. Like even if some people may think it's weird, I could definitely see how it's not weird. You know, one thing that's undeniable is that the reaction of Zizi and Piggy Nips off the charts, unreasonable.
I didn't think it would be like this. I didn't think too much into it. This has nothing to do with screen time anymore. I said that yesterday to keep you from feeling pressured. But even if you just told us it was a joke, like, this is a joke, hope you guys have fun, that would have been fine too. But you told us to keep looking for you, and then you hung up the phone.
But you
that
didn't
just made us even more worried. And then, so this is when Bao Bao slightly interrupts, and she's like, you were the one that hung up the phone. I didn't hang up the phone. So the show cuts, and it shows Bao Bao. And she gets fucking hung up on. And she's looking at her phone confused. What do you want her to do? Call you back? If you really are looking for her, you would call her back.
Right.
So then she was like...
Is he, like, what's his tone?
He's sitting there like everyone says the only energy to describe him is employer chewing out an employee. It's like if you had an employee who was sexually harassing another employee, like this is the energy. Like it's not even a mistake they made at work. It's like you're a despicable, filthy employee and I'm going to talk to you like that.
Wow.
And he's sitting on the couch like he owns this entire villa. Yeah, you know, that's the thing about dating reality shows that always get me. Like when they go on a date and the guy always acts like he planned it. And I'm like, bro, the fucking intern producer who's not getting paid to plan this, okay? Don't even try to take credit.
What's more pathetic?
Yeah.
I don't even think he really cares that much.
At all.
No.
He's doing this
Yes.
Just to appease Zizi.
Yes.
Yep.
But he's going to switch up on her too, so...
On Zizi?
Oh, it gets
To save his own ass?
Oh, it gets crazy, okay? So then he's sitting there.
But
and
they
he's
like this.
You know, but
They're like these.
she's like, you know, someone was calling me at the time. A call popped up, and I told you that I had an incoming call, but you were the one that hung up. I thought you guys knew that I was joking, so you hung up on your own. Tian says, okay, this is not important, but afterward, did you ever clarify that this was a joke?
What?
No.
How was
Exactly.
she supposed?
That's the main point.
How was she supposed to
So
do
hearing
that
this,
if you?
netizens are confused. They're like, wait, but now suddenly who hangs up is no longer the problem. It's not important. Oh, it's not important anymore because it was your fault. Oh, when it's you that hung up, it's no longer important. Got it.
Like,
but also
what?
they're like, you already hung up on her. What is she gonna do? Call you back nonstop to clarify?
Like, what do you
Like she
think
probably
this
thought
is?
you got that it was a joke.
Yeah.
But Tiana's like, none of this had to happen in the first place. What you did was actually you let another person down. Honestly, the two of us are just strangers who've only known each other for a few days. We're definitely not in a flirtationship or mutually interested or choosing each other by any means. I think that's impossible, and we shouldn't interfere with each other's dates.
What the fuck?
I never intended to interfere. When I'm having normal interactions with her, what you did will definitely affect her emotions.
What is he talking about? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. How you gonna say that there's only been 2 days, but you acted like Bao Bao has been tormenting Zizi for months? What do you mean it's gonna it's gonna affect interactions you have with her? It was a 10-minute convo. Y'all spent 5 minutes looking. Y'all known each other for 48 hours.
What you did will definitely affect her emotions. She'll end up scared to interact with anyone else too. She wanted to get along with everyone to heal herself in the first place. And knowing that and knowing her secret, we already understood her situation. So I don't think, this isn't right, to affect other people like this. And Bao Bao is sitting there like, yes, I understand. Oh, bro, this reminds me so much. I've been in so many situations where it's like, you don't even feel like you kind of feel like you were wrong, but you're also kind of confused. But then you're also like, maybe I'm fucked up and that's why I'm confused. So then you just like sit through getting chewed out, and then you're just like, but I'm so lost. And like nothing makes sense.
Because it's
and Tiana's
bullshit.
like, because she did nothing wrong and she didn't need to get dragged into this. But since this already happened and it's affected her mood, I wanted to make things perfectly clear. Yesterday, you might say I wasn't direct enough because I was trying to spare your feelings. But now I'm going to lay it all out and avoid any misunderstandings. I just want everyone to be happy. We all have our own lives too. So I don't want to make a big deal out of this or even hurt other people. As long as we can live our own lives and respect each other, that's what matters. Do you get it? Like, that's all I'm trying to say.
What?
Is there anything you want to say?
What the fuck? I don't know.
did he just say?
What the fuck?
No
is
one
it?
knows.
No, what?
So then she's like,
What?
I think I really didn't think this through, but I truly had no intention of interrupting your date. But after hearing all of this, I realized I didn't consider the whole picture. I apologize to you, and I'll apologize to Zizi too. I just hope you know what you're doing now and what you should do in the future. That's all. You can go back now.
Oh.
Everyone got so mad at that.
Oh my god. Bro, I'm gonna WWE this nigga and jump off the top rope. You can go now. You can. I'm not only am I gonna lay, I'm gonna shit here too. Not shit, sit. Oh gosh.
Everyone got so mad at that. So mad at that.
I can't believe he said that.
Why is he acting like he owns this
I can't
fucking
believe he said
living
that.
room, okay? And on top, he cocks his head to gesture at the door. Again, it's like, you can go now. You're dismissed. It's very like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Oh, everyone is so mad. And then all the comments are like,
Nigga, head size is like a meat character. It's like you cock your head and your whole body goes this way. Oh.
again, it's like, you can go now. You're dismissed. It's very like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Oh, everyone is so mad. And then all the comments are like, you can't even call yourself a man when you talk to a woman like that. Like, who do you think you are? A mafia boss? Like, get out of
Even
here.
mafia bosses
What
would
is
be more
wrong with
respectful.
you?
I feel.
Bao Bao is, I mean, she's clearly emotional because she wasn't expecting any of this.
Yeah.
I can imagine she's taken aback. She
Yeah.
feels really vulnerable.
It's from
And anything outside of
left
this room, I mean,
field.
she could run into Zizi, she could run into other people who are like, what's wrong? Are you okay? And then that might set off some emotions. So she's like, I actually want to stay here for a second. You can go back first. And she opens up her phone because I think she's just trying to cool down.
Yeah.
No, just go back first.
He said that?
Yeah. And then she's like,
What
do
is
you
it?
have other things you need to do here? Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god, that's so triggering.
That's actually.
So then
because I
she
guess
leaves.
Baba doesn't want to go back to seeing all the girls.
Exactly.
She just wanna.
She
feels
wants to
so
chill.
vulnerable. Like,
yeah,
I
she
can
needs to get
imagine, like,
over this, get herself together.
process so that she can handle herself in the way that she
You
is
go
going
back
to, because
first.
she's a mature individual with good empathy and feelings, right? But she's just like so taken aback, and he won't even give her a fucking moment. And also, everyone is like, do you own this house? You don't own this house.
I hate
Why
this
should
nigga.
she leave?
I hate this nigga, bro.
And people are like, this is why I can't stand entitled people who think they own every space that they're in, when you literally don't. She has just as much of a right to this space as you do. And in fact,
Exactly.
if you're a real gentleman, you would
She
have
would
gotten
have
your ass out of there.
exactly. It's that easy,
Yeah, but
bro.
all the netizen comments are, I can't wait. I hope it gets so bad. I hope the hate gets so bad. Both of you have to kneel in front of Bao Bao. Those were like the top comments. They're like, oh. And then all the other netizens are like, if these two don't get canceled, we as society are the problem. So let's cancel the fuck out of them. And this is not even the worst part. As soon as Bao Bao leaves and she's trying so hard to keep her composure, he picks up the phone and stops the recording. He
I
recorded
know.
this entire fucking thing like he said he was going to.
I remember.
Phone face down on the coffee table. And then in walks Zizi. He like texted Zizi like, oh, I'm done, I guess.
Where
so then
are
she
they in
walks
the living room?
There's multiple buildings in this villa, so they're in one of them.
Oh.
In this slightly secluded living room area. And so Zizi walks in, she plops on the couch and like, I don't know what her deal is. Like, I can only imagine she's a Nepo baby because one, I don't think she's talented. Otherwise, she would have really sold me some emotion in all of her little tantrums. Second of all, like when you are an actress trying to make it and you're not a Nepo baby, you at least know how to be cordial with people,
Decorum.
charismatic
You
with people.
you have
Like
a
that's how
sense
you
of
make it in
decorum.
the industry.
Exactly.
She plops down on the couch like slouching, gangpe, like she owns this place too. And everyone's like, why are you guys sitting like mob bosses? Like, I don't understand. Like, what the fuck is happening right now? So then Zizi walks into the living room. How was it? We talked. What did you guys say? Listen, I recorded everything.
Oh,
And then she's like, do you think you made it clear to her?
it's like a dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a little dog.
Like a
It's
rat.
disgusting.
Like a little rat. So then he's like, yeah, I already said everything I needed to say. How did she react?
Oh
Just listen.
my God.
So then she does the thing where her legs are spread all the way open. She's man spreading. She's got her elbows on her knees and the phone up to her ear. And everyone's like, again, do you guys think you're in like a mob boss drama, C-drama right now? Why are you guys looking like this? It doesn't even... And then other comments are like, you're listening to the recording. Do you think you're in court right now or something, listening to evidence? What?
Better question is, do they honestly think that this will be well received by the people? Like, I'm confused what they said in their heads to just, or do they think that this ain't being recorded? Like, what makes them, how do they justify this?
Do you think you're in court right now or something, listening to evidence? What? These two are hopeless. Other people are saying, you guys need to lock in on this relationship until death do you part, because we don't want you out there in the world. You guys are crazy. So she's plopped on the couch listening to all of this. And there's like other parts that we didn't listen to. I mean, there's just so much, okay? And then she pauses it. She keeps making commentary. She'll like pause it. And then she calls Bao Bao love-brained. Love-brained. Now, love-brained is a really offensive thing to say in Mandarin. Apparently, it's rarely used because the minute that you call someone love-brained, you better have evidence to back it up, because it's also kind of a pick-me thing to say. It's just like very insulting. It means that a girl's entire cognitive process is dedicated to finding love, and she doesn't have a single thought outside of it. And you become so crazy that you habitually start viewing anyone of the sex of your choosing. So, you know, in this situation, it'd be the opposite sex. Bao Bao sees any guy in a romantic mate-seeking lens and cannot have platonic professional relationships because the only thing she sees is love. She wants to find love. That's it.
Damn, that's actually really fucking demeaning, bro. Like, that just, what the fuck?
Relationships because the only thing she sees is love. She wants to find love. That's it. She doesn't care about anything else.
Yeah.
It's like a crazy thing to say.
Yeah.
Everyone is like, what? Like, netizens are shocked. Tian is not shocked. She's listening to the entire recording, calling Bao Bao love-brained. And then there's this one part where Bao Bao is trying to explain why she's going to go apologize to Zizi. And even the way that Bao Bao thinks, none of her apologies seem fake. You know, they seem very real. So she says, I'm going to go apologize to Zizi and explain to her the entire situation. She also came to help me today, earlier this morning. And maybe she felt a little guilty because... So she's just trying to reason, like, maybe she felt a little guilty because she knew that I liked you and she was going on a date with you. I think that's what she was going to say next. Not that she needed to feel guilty, but, like, maybe she felt a little guilty.
What does Zizi say to
Because it's
that?
a normal thing.
Yeah,
like,
it
you
is.
know,
It's completely
it's like
normal.
5 girls and everyone's dating the, you know. The second Zizi hears the word guilty, she pauses it and just starts fucking going crazy. I was never guilty. She said I felt guilty, but I didn't need to feel guilty. I didn't feel guilty. What are you to her? Why the heck would I feel guilty? What is there to feel guilty about? Oh my gosh, she's honestly so ridiculous. She thinks that I went to her because I felt guilty. I went to go see her because I was looking out for her feelings. I was worried she'd be sad. Me caring about her suddenly is me being guilty right now. What do I even have to feel guilty about? Are you guys getting...
Stop, please. Please. What is she crashing over? She basically just described guilt. Damn, Shawty, you tweaking. You're tripping, bro. Tripping, not twipping. What the fuck? You're tripping, though. Overly tripping, bruh.
I went to go see her because I was looking out for her feelings. I was worried she'd be sad. Me caring about her suddenly is me being guilty right now. What do I even have to feel guilty about? Are you guys getting married or something? It's funny, right? But she keeps going, what's the reason for me to feel guilty? I went to comfort her today because I knew that she was sad. So I went to go find her so we could talk it out so everyone can feel comfortable. This has nothing to do with me feeling guilty at all. What would I feel guilty for? Holy shit, okay? Like, everyone is like, girl, you're love-brained because
Oh, me?
not everything is about you.
Yeah. What does he say?
Oh, he's just kind of like He doesn't really care. He's just on his phone half the time. Yeah, or like on her phone, or he's just on a phone.
He's
Barely
like a
says
child,
anything,
bro.
yeah. In her world, there is no such thing as friendship. She thinks men and women can never just be friends. She thinks that when two people go out on one date, it already means that they're together. This is why she thinks I feel guilty. She thinks I feel guilty for hanging out with you. So I never misunderstood her intentions. When she video called us today, it's like she was checking in on you, and I'm like, what, the mistress, the homewrecker? That's what she made me feel like today. This is why I feel so uncomfortable. What the hell is this? How long has this been? Only a few days? She's out here saying I'm guilty? Tiana's like, now you see why I have to repeatedly tell her. I mean, it's the same thing. Like, she's so obsessed with me, she doesn't get my rejection.
What the fuck?
Dude, these people.
They're crazy.
That's so crazy.
And Zizi's like, actually, if I didn't handle today the way I handled it today, if I was like a little sister and I was acting like my age and my mental state like most girls my age are because I'm young, I would have been played to death by her.
Oh, you think you've been acting your age? Yo, call me Sam, and I put this on thing 1 and thing 2. I know 15-year-olds that would have been more mature about this. I know 10-year-olds that have been more mature about this. Nigga, I know my niece is like 2. My niece is 2 and would have been more mature about this. What do you mean you acted your age? Nah, she didn't say that. That had to have been a translation. Like, there's no way she said, if I had acted my age, I would have been. What? This show is fire, but I'm really thinking like, damn, this is gonna fuck Bao Bao head up. No cap. This entitled spoiled attitude is not unfamiliar. I've seen this before.
I would have been played to death by her, seriously.
Yo, someone.
Yeah.
Yo,
Please.
And then she goes on
Please.
to annoy the shit out of Tian by being like, you still weren't direct enough. He was so mean to Bao Bao, and she's like, it wasn't good enough. And then she was like, but you know what, fine, you said what you could, but you could have still been a little more direct.
How?
To be honest, you were still being too respectful. You still didn't treat her like how she treated us.
What?
You should have given her...
she wants him to like braid her and make her cry. And
Yeah. And she's like, you should have just given it to her straight. You should have said, today, you lied to the production team and you lied to us. You hurt all of us. Today, Zizi went to comfort you, but later you interrupted our date. You should just say it to her like that. I mean, I think this is the most important thing, is to be direct with her. I'm not saying you didn't do a good job, but you're still caring about her emotions too much. But I think this is part of your kindness, and I don't think you need to talk to her again. I just think she already knows what she's done wrong. And for the things she doesn't know,
Dude.
I've already said it all here. Like, do you get it?
Dude.
she talks like the head of a group of bullies,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
That's why everyone's like, no one believes your secret.
Nobody.
Because
I don't
there's no
even,
way you were a bullied victim.
I even forgot that she was that.
When she says,
it just
I'm
doesn't
guilty,
seem possible.
I really don't get it. She's back to the...
Are you serious?
We've done
We're
some laughs. She's back, okay?
Bro,
I think
Why would I
she's
be
also
guilty?
Dumb. She
Yeah.
doesn't understand anything.
at all.
She has no IQ,
No IQ.
but lots of anger.
Angry as
And she's
hell.
just like bulldozing her way through life. Oh my God.
What happened when
Why
she
would I
meet
feel
like
guilty?
a wall she
I have
can't do
no
that
clue.
to?
I have no clue. And then he's just like ignoring her. So she's like, you know what? Let me check my little red book. She goes on Xiaohongshu.
What is
Okay.
it?
Little red bug.
What?
Yeah, she goes on Xiaohongshu. She says, I genuinely don't get it. Let me look this up online. Then she shows her her book. Look, this analysis is spot on. You know what I looked up? Signs that a girl who's only been talking to a guy for a few days already sees him as her boyfriend. The answer they gave me is exactly what I was saying. She's love brain. He's just like,
It's like
okay.
it's like someone. Okay, let me look this up on TikTok.
Yeah.
Post it on TikTok. See, look at this.
Signs a girl is obsessed. First video. Here are the signs a girl is obsessed. And,
And
it's
that's-
like, I fucking knew it.
that's exactly what-
fucking
that's the
knew
only
it.
one you
and it has
use,
3
too.
likes, so I fucking knew it. It's like, okay. And she's like, it says someone like that fixates too much on the opposite sex's feelings and can't see the world as an independent person. That's exactly her. Her head's only filled
What the fuck are you doing? Zizi? What are you doing right now? Cause I ain't gonna lie, what are we on this show for? Are we not supposed to look at the specific people we've been paired with? And, bro, you know what's so stupid also? I'm peeping it. Piggy Nips was literally picking Bao Bao as his partner for all the activities prior. Why would Bao Bao not then assume that they're trying to do, like, they're trying to form something? There's a coupling happening. It's apparent and clear that there's bullshit going on, bro. I'm just mad that Bao Bao not seeing it for what it is, but she just too kind, she has too much emotional awareness. She need to be ignorant. But she is ignorant, but she need to be like what's the type of ignorance that don't give a fuck, you know? It's like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go talk to the professor type. But she not like that. She not like that though, bruh. And I don't even think the professor like that. What is the professor doing, by the way? Is he sleeping right now? Or is he still out on that solo date? That nigga been gone for like the whole, bro, he went on like 2 dates and has he just gone solo after that? Oh.
Someone like that fixates too much on the opposite sex's feelings and can't see the world as an independent person. That's exactly her. Her head's only filled with her relationship with men. That's why she'd never even considered that. When I went to talk to her in the morning, it was because I was looking out for her feelings. In her eyes, every other girl is a rival. Because I'm talking to you, she thinks I'm stealing her man. So today, when I noticed she was upset and went to comfort her, to her, it's me competing with her, and that I must feel guilty. Oh my God, I'm so speechless. Which, bitch, no, the fuck you're not speechless.
No, you've been yapping,
full of speech.
literally
You've been
yapping
full
for
of speech the past 20 fucking minutes.
Like, bro.
Let's go. I'm getting so annoyed right now. Let's get out of here. So then now she's over it, okay? Throughout her entire speech, netizens were completely lost. Everyone just kept asking for the senior to come back and finish the job if her bully was real. They said, make her a victim again. She didn't get it good enough. We didn't traumatize her enough the first round. Look at the way she's acting. Yeah, She's throwing her temper again. She's like an evil witch.
Yeah.
Other people are like, you didn't need to come to this reality show. You could have just gone straight to the hospital. Why are we getting involved? Why are you so explosive? Are you a fucking gas tank?
I don't know.
People are just over it.
I'd
and
be
then
over
she's
it
saying
too.
how Bao Bao would have played her to death. Everyone's like, who could play this game better than you? You're the one talking behind people's backs, forming allies. You're like, go tell the boys what they think. Your
Starting
senior didn't even
rumors,
teach you
by
a
the way.
lesson. Others are saying, no, I believe her secret is real. She must have gotten beaten up so bad that she's now fucking brain dead. Because no one alive thinks like this. No one. But I think it's what you were saying. Most of the comments were like breaking down her behavior.
Chinese netizens a bit ruthless, ain't they? But I can't say nothing. I'm pretty sure American netizens just as, if not even more so though, right?
But I think it's what you were saying. Most of the comments were like breaking down her behavior, and they were saying when someone's heart is dirty, everything they see is dirty. You know, because it's like they're not a good person, so they don't see any good intention out there because they would never think good. So they're just like, everyone's evil.
Yeah.
That's her. Now, a lot of people agree that the production team, they're done with them. Because every time they lie, the production team is like, edit in the lie. Edit in the evidence. Edit it in right now. So the production team, they're over it. The editors, over it. Viewers are obsessed. They love it. Team, they're over it. The editors, over it. Viewers.
What? No, it's so fast. Noona, what is that? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, hold on. Editor, remove me and then put the black and gray scale. There we go. That's what I'm talking. Now we there. I ain't gonna lie, Noona, you're funny for this. My turn. Shit wasn't funny.
So the production team, they're over it. The editors, over it. Viewers are obsessed. They love it. After walking out, Bao Bao runs into Chen 71. Now, Chen 71 is the one that Zizi was gossiping with. And Chen 71 is one of the other girls that people have very mixed feelings about. Because in the beginning, Chen 71 was really nice to all the girls. And then suddenly she's so cold to Bao Bao. So Chen 71 is walking back into her room. She just got done with her confessional. And Bao Bao is like, did you finish your confessional interview? Yeah, I finished. I wanted to ask if you saw Zizi. I don't really know. Can you help me arrange a meeting with her? I want to talk to her. Okay.
Is it because she's only heard Zizi's side of story, maybe?
Yes, but netizens don't like that either. Because they're saying, like, what is your alliance to Zizi? Like, you have no alliance. Yeah, she's your roommate, but you could have also asked Bao Bao, or you could have not gotten involved. It was just giving, like, bully follower behavior. Because later it gets worse. Like, there's this weird scene that everyone's been interpreting, but people just don't like her after this.
Yeah.
It gets worse.
So Zizi goes back to the living room, and Tian is gone now. The producers are telling her, Baba wants to explain what happened. Maybe you guys can talk it out. Also, another thing that people noticed is that when the producer came to the couch to talk to her, she still slouched and staring at the producer. And everyone's like, when you are a new actress in the industry, but also even if you're a veteran, you don't behave like that because it's like, who the f are you treating a producer like they're nothing? Usually producers are the one putting together the show.
Exactly.
So you're like, okay, let me help. Like, what do you need from me?
Yeah.
You know, actually, Chinese celebrities are known for going overboard to seem polite because being called rude is a huge issue.
Career-ending
you
issue.
can get
You don't want
blackballed.
to be called rude. Now, nobody will stand you after that.
Or like a diva on set. Yes, especially if you're a girl. So
Exactly.
the way she's sitting there is just, everyone's confused.
So either she has the confidence that regardless of her attitude and disposition, she's still gonna get acting roles. She don't care, or she don't see anything wrong with her behavior. But I feel like that stems from her being a nepo baby. It's like that's 1 in 3 are connected, in my opinion.
Nobody will stand you after that.
Or like a diva on set. Yes,
Yes.
especially if you're a
Diva.
girl. So
Exactly.
the way she's sitting there is just, everyone's confused. They're like, there's no way that you got any of your previous roles without your parents pulling some strings.
Oh, yeah.
Just the way that she's behaving. She's not sitting up. He shows her something on the phone and then she goes, okay. And then goes back to her phone.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow.
How rude.
Everyone is so confused. They're
How
like, are you a
rude.
big shot? So then Bao Bao walks in. And Bao Bao walks in and she's trying to be upbeat. And you can just tell, I don't know why I relate to this feeling so much. Like, she's trying to be strong. I can see that she's like, I'm just going to power through this. Okay, so she's like, hi. And Zizi literally goes, sit.
Oh my god. This is like a night to remember for her.
Yeah.
This is going down her worst night of her life.
So literally, sit. Cocks her head on the couch.
I'm kicking people in their faces, bro. I'm gonna be honest. That's such a violent answer for me, right? But the first time, if I let it slide and it happens the second time, now I gotta show niggas you cannot play with me. You're trying me too much. I'm not a dog. And you think I'm a dog, I'm gonna show you that I'm a human. I'm gonna use my kick ability, okay? Talking about some shit. And then the freaking, oh, you want to use your head? So I bet. Let me kick you in the face, see what your head do next. This is good content, I will say. This is fantastic content, but this shit fucked up. Like, this isn't, you shouldn't treat people like this. I just don't like that people, the sort of clash between good people and bad people. That middle part is the content, but I don't like what happens to the good people. I don't like that Babo doesn't have like a duo, you know, like a person that's on the side. It's like, yo, who the fuck is you talking to like that? You know, like, I want one of those, bruh. Everybody need one of those. I ain't gonna lie.
Worst night of her life.
Yeah.
So literally, sit. Cocks her head on the couch. Okay, no hi. It's even worse than Tian. I mean, they're both 2 boobs in a bra, but it's bad. Like, they're like, what are you, a mob boss? Everyone is so upset. And then Bao Bao sits. Did my actions make you feel uncomfortable today? I really just want to explain myself to you. Go ahead. Maybe start from your perspective. Go ahead? Like, who are you? Even if people are saying, like, even if this is a couple, you still wouldn't talk like this because it's so like, go ahead. It's so condescending.
So dismissive.
It's like a weird, like, who talks like this?
I don't know.
I want to know if I can show you my secret. Once you see it, you might understand my actions better. Why? Okay, let me ask first, and then I'll tell you. I can understand how you feel, and I think that you might feel like your arrival messed up my connection with him. And wait, can I just cut you off for a second? I know what you and him talked about. So Bao Bao is like, okay, and around this time, the producers are rolling in the big screen. They're like rolling in a TV.
Why?
Because Bao Bao is like, can I tell you my secret?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, so they're like rolling in the TV.
What is going on
I don't
right
know.
now?
I don't know. But then Zizi is like, hold on, can you not play her secret first? I haven't agreed to let her show me her secret.
What?
I want to sort this out with her first, then I'll see it. I don't want to watch this and then just accept everything she says out of emotion. I don't want to empathize with anyone. You really hurt me today, so I don't want to empathize with anyone.
Wow. Wow.
Like this genuinely, even if your partner cheated on you, I don't even know if I would verbally say the words, I don't want to empathize with anyone.
That's such a crazy
I think I would
sentence.
just be like, no, that's crazy. But like, no, you still did wrong. Like, but in this situation, it's even crazy. Like the words, they
It's
came
all
out of
about
her
her
mouth.
feelings,
Yeah. And also, you're the one that made everyone watch your secret, like right when you came, for sympathy.
I'm dying to see what her parents think about this.
Yeah,
because
me too.
This is the type of behavior, right? She
Yeah.
carries her whole life.
They probably think she was wrong.
Yeah,
They probably think that Bao Bao is jealous. They seem like the you're jealous. They're just jealous.
You're just
parents.
jealous of
Yeah.
my child.
How could
Oh.
someone be raised to this degree?
So Bao Bao is like, I'll apologize first. I'm sorry. Don't apologize yet.
I love that.
Yeah. You don't even know how you hurt me.
You don't even know. You don't even tell. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
She's like, you don't even know what you did. And Bao Bao's like, I was literally there. So I probably know. Okay. This morning, I thought we were on the same page and had already talked it out. But I didn't come to see you because I was guilty. So she's like, you thought I came to see you this morning because I was feeling guilty? I really went to find you because I really consider you a friend. And I didn't want to ruin our friendship. It wasn't because I felt guilty talking to Tian. I'm not guilty. There's nothing to feel guilty about. So Bao Bao was like, Also, I don't even think Bao Bao realized where she's getting this word guilty from because it was said so like
In the
innocently
context.
in the context, right? But like she just latched, so she just is like, wait, what? Why, what?
yeah.
We've only known each other for 2 or 3 days and we're just friends, but the vibe you give me is different. Listen to me finish. Don't say we're on the same page because we're not. From my point of view, you said you cried because of broadcaster Mimi, but I don't think that was the only reason. No, I really only cried because of broadcaster Mimi. We can talk about broadcaster Mimi in a second. No. I think you still care. Otherwise, you wouldn't have made that phone call today to Tian. I mean, what is Bao Bao supposed to do? She already told her multiple times at the time it was happening this morning. No, I'm really only upset because of broadcaster Mimi.
Yeah.
She's telling her again, like how many times, and she's not gonna believe her.
This is the
so,
type
like,
of
what is
shit
she
that
gonna keep
Loki
doing?
had me raise my voice.
The producers
'Cause
even
it's like, you're not
insert
even
that
hearing
clip
me.
of this morning.
Right away?
Yeah. Where,
love
well, they don't show it to them, but they show it to us.
Oh, okay.
Where Zizi is comforting her, and she's like, no, I swear, I'm just upset that broadcaster Mimi is going. And then Zizi goes, oh, I was really worried because I thought you were crying because of me. And she says, no, trust me, it's not because of you. And Bao Bao is cutting her off and is like, no. Like, I never said you feel guilty and you have no reason to feel guilty. I already talked to Tian yesterday and I even told him that I was worried that he might feel guilty and like that makes me feel guilty. Like, I get it. You guys are trying, but no, I really was crying because broadcaster Mimi left. Like, she looks so just like, I don't even know what to say at this point, but she's not losing her patience. Bao Bao just looks stressed because
Flustered.
how am I supposed to convince you about how I'm feeling when it's a feeling?
With a
It's like,
smack.
but I felt it.
Smack. I was feeling sad about broadcaster Mimi leaving. Do you understand me now? I feel like that's Loki the only way. Cause bro, you cannot convey your feelings with words to these types of people. You need to start smacking, punch them in the forehead. Hey, listen to the words coming out my mouth. Stop talking crazy on my name and crash it out.
How am I supposed to convince you about how I'm feeling when it's a feeling? It's like, but I felt it. You didn't feel it. And she's like, I'll just explain that to you later. Okay, you can explain later. But in my mind, I have nothing to feel guilty about. Like, this has nothing to do
Okay.
with me. First of all, the fact that you think that I approached you because I was
Okay,
guilty already
bro.
shows we're not thinking the
We
same
don't
thing.
care.
I did it because I truly care about everyone here because I told you that and then she starts crying. She takes
The more she talk, the uglier she get. I'm gonna be honest.
And then she starts crying. She takes a second and she
Who
starts crying.
crying?
Zizi.
What the fuck is
And
she
so
crying?
Bao Bao is like,
God, this is
Bao Bao's like, don't cry. And then Bao Bao tries to hug her and Zizi pushes her away.
What?
No, don't do this right now. I really don't want this. Basically, I really do see you as a friend. But with both of us talking to the same guy, honestly, I swear to God, I've been completely passive this entire time. I never give Tian any signals, and I actually thought you two were already exclusive. But I'm willing to. Yeah, oh my God, I can't even believe that I.
Yo, she's no. I say no. And also, she's kind of like revealing herself. If she thought that Bao Bao and Tian was an exclusive couple, why did she then say to Bao Bao, I feel like everybody's too close together. We should mix it up. She went out of her way to talk to Tian too. So why, if you thought somebody was an exclusive couple, why would you go out of your way to talk to one portion of the couple?
I never give Tian any signals,
like
and I actually
lying.
thought you two were already exclusive.
Liar.
But I'm willing to. Yeah, oh my God, I can't even believe that I'm just. You were willing to go on a date with Tian. Yes, I'm willing to go on a date with Tian because I want to go out and have fun too. And honestly, I want to get to know him, but I won't feel guilty toward you because he told me you aren't exclusive. And right now, we're just friends. Honestly, after that phone call you had, my relationship with him became even closer or more real. I was basically dragged into this passively. I mean, this has nothing to do with me, you know?
What the fuck is...
Do you want to listen to my opinion? Sure, go ahead. First, I want to apologize to you regarding what happened this afternoon. I'll start explaining from the beginning, okay? And if you have any questions in the middle, you can cut me off at any time. Today, I was crying because of broadcaster Mimi, and I felt really horrible with her leaving. Of course, there are things that I didn't express to you, but I was also really sad because I wasn't able to express myself anymore. I didn't say much, but I told you that it's not what you think. Most of the time, it was just me accepting your message. So like she's saying this morning, like you kept thinking that I was crying because of you. And I told you, but you know, I don't know how to express myself more firmly. But I told you, you know.
Yeah.
And then she's like, this morning you were already very down. And I'm referring to before you knew that broadcaster Mimi left. So don't try to deny this. The reason why I was down is because I felt abandoned, and this has a lot to do with my childhood trauma. Yesterday, I was all alone in my room. I wasn't sad because Tian didn't choose me for a date. The real reason that I was sad is because I felt really alone and abandoned. But you know what? Your emotions are going to put me in a position where I'm taking care of you.
What the
Everyone has a past. Everyone has trauma, but you can't let that affect you and then start hurting others just because of your pain.
Who's saying this? Who's saying this? Who's saying this? Who's saying this?
But you can't let that affect you and then start hurting others just because of your pain. Like, you knew that I was there on that date, but your actions made me very embarrassed. Like, do you not understand that? I will explain this to you in a second. Another thing is that you asked us to go find you, and you said that the production team asked us to go find you, and I trusted you because I didn't. You said it was arranged by the production team. I said it was the production team that arranged for you guys to find me? You said it, and it's all recorded. I even went to confirm this, so you definitely said this. All of this is traceable, so don't even try to deny it. I can also guarantee, and all the production staff told me that they never said this. All they did was rent a car for you to go to all these places. They didn't even know the contents of the call. In the end, I realized that you lied to me, and I feel like you tricked me. This is not related to any man, but I don't want any of us to get hurt because after what you did in the afternoon, I was so sad. Do you know how long I cried for? I basically cried until now. My conclusion is that I shouldn't have gone to find you this morning because I went to find you in the morning and I got hurt. Nobody knows what she's saying.
What is she talking about?
So Bao was just like, I'm sorry.
What is she?
Don't apologize first. Just try to. I don't even need you to understand. You just want me to listen to you express your emotions. Yes, I went because I treated you like a friend, but this action and your action of making the phone call in the afternoon is a contradiction, so it makes me feel very hurt. Okay, I get what you're saying. Could you please continue to listen to maybe my side of the story regarding the call this morning? When Tian asked me to go to the pool yesterday night, I joked around with him and asked if I should call him the next date, so today. And he told me that the date before, yesterday's date, was really awkward because it was a 3-person date. And I thought I could call and
Don't tell me she interrupts
awkward,
here.
and that's the reason I made the phone call. And the day before, it was awkward because it was the 3 of us. When there's only 2 of us, it's fine. But now that you made the call, it's 3 of us again.
I hate her. I hate her so much. I ain't gonna lie. No. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta take a pillow and say, I hate this. You know what's even worse is that I actually love this. Like, I hate this so much, but this is fantastic. Cause I'm thinking in my head, this shit gotta be fake, but it don't feel like it. So then I have to think, well, how is this even possible? How is this even possible for someone to think like this? So now I'm invested in the lore, but at the same time, I don't really want to know too much about her backstory. I just want somebody to smack her. She need a wake-up call, a severe one. There's got to be some form of comeuppance that comes upon her head top, please. Please, don't tell me she just gets these bars off and nobody check her about it, bro. Please. Her verbiage is 99.99% bullshit, bro. She's germ killer. No cap. She's freaking hand sanitizer. She's repeating her same points in different ways. And the problem is her original point. Her original point didn't make sense. So you got the nonsensical statement, and then you had a whole bunch of extra bullshit, and now you just got, what the fuck is that?
Because I still thought it was the three of you together. I asked Chico why. He went fishing out alone. Professor went fishing alone, so I thought it was the three of you together. There's more to this. I thought the professor was with you. So Zizi's saying this.
Why? I'm so confused. Zizi saying what?
I thought the professor is with you. So everyone's like, what?
What?
What does that have anything to do
What
with
is she
anything?
talking about?
No, that's why when I first called, I asked if it was still the three of you guys today.
Yeah.
This is why I thought that my call would ease the awkwardness. It was only halfway through the call that I realized maybe he wasn't there. But you make no reaction towards it. You still asked us to go find you and said you were with broadcaster Mimi. When you saw that it was only the two of us, there's already an issue with your reaction. Because I didn't realize it that fast. Our entire call
Bro,
only
you can't win with this stupid ass girl, bro.
lasted a few minutes, and it was
That
only after
ass,
that
bruh.
call that I thought, oh no, I really think that it's just the two of them. No. That was not how you were like. That was not.
Oh my gosh.
When I asked you who you were with today, you lied to me and said that you were with broadcaster Mimi. She's not even here. Your logic doesn't...
What? Where did broadcaster Mimi go? Like, shut up, bro. Shut up. Obviously she lied. So what? So what, my nigga?
You were with today, you lied to me and said that you were with broadcaster Mimi. She's not even here. Your logic doesn't make sense. There is an issue with your logic.
You tricked me.
Can you at least let me finish first? Like, the first issue is...
This is dead ass her. You tricked me. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what a kid would do. I'm just realizing, like, when you play a prank on a kid and they don't understand and they feel embarrassed, they crash. Boy, they crash out like you broke their arm or something. That sense of embarrassment, she can't handle that. She has no emotional regulation because as a Nepo baby, she's probably unused to being embarrassed. You know, niggas get their way nowadays. She's never used to being the brunt of a joke, implying that she's always delivering the joke upon somebody else, or she remembered being the brunt of a joke and it was so traumatizing. But at the same time, what is the joke? Like, what's the prank? How is this a reminder of her high school? I don't know. I don't want to speculate too heavily on people's past because we don't know. We actually don't know the facts. But she strikes me as somebody that is unused to being embarrassed and took it way too far because she felt like she got played. That's why she mentioned if she acted like a younger sister, she would have been played by Bao Bao or some bullshit like that. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. I'm really trying to understand why she's doing this.
She's not even here. Your logic doesn't make sense. There is an issue with your logic. Can you at least let me finish first? Like, the first issue is why I made that phone call. One of the reasons is because I received signs that Tian thought that this might be something fun and can increase his screen time. Another reason is, did he talk about increasing screen time? Yes. He said it when he talked to me yesterday by the pool. He said that even talking to me by the pool was increasing my screen time. So it cuts to them, and then he comes to sit with her by the pool, and he's like, I just increased your screen time. And Bao Bao looks really confused. And then she is like, oh, thanks. And then later as they're talking, I think she's putting together that he wants to be a celebrity. So he really cares about screen time.
Yo, these two people are so like dumb and nasty.
Yeah.
Dumb and nasty.
And nasty.
Yeah, dumb and vile.
Yeah.
Screen
Tap
time.
it, bro.
Yeah.
That's all they care
And to
about.
say that on camera is
Exactly.
really
Insane.
weird.
Insane, bro.
Like,
So
very
weird.
weird.
It's so
It's like
pick me.
they're hyper aware that they're on screen,
but not.
but at the same time
And
doing
not.
the worst thing possible on screen.
Yes, I don't understand.
It's honestly what Kick is a streaming platform. And these types of people fit well on Kick. Kick essentially houses all the degenerates, bro. The people that go out in public and vandalize, the Chud the Builders, the Aiden Rosses, all them niggas. All them niggas. The gamblers, the hot tub streamers, all that. The behavior of content creators on Kick resemble the worse I do, the worse I act on cam, the more views. Problem I'm encountering is that they know they're on national television. So it's like, how can you still act this way? You not even gonna fake it?
Baba was like, so I thought that I was giving everyone more screen time, but not for me. Yeah, I didn't ask for your thoughts on this beforehand, so I feel really guilty about that. So get ready for this next part. Get ready, because this has been memed to hell and back. I don't need this. Zizi says, screen time? I don't need this. I can already do a lot on my own. I don't need opportunities from a variety reality show to get more screen time. And why would you give them love triangle content? We're not filming a movie. We're all using our real names here. It's a reality show. Do you hope that in the future that my search results are all linked to you? Do you want my fans to come for you? Do you want my fans to fight with your fans? Now, all of this is going to have to be dealt with by the PR team.
Huh?
She said, do you want to be in a love triangle? So when someone Googles my famous name, your name pops up.
Bruh,
Is that your intention? That's basically what she's saying.
Your name not gonna pop up,
and then
shorty.
my PR team has to...
Oh my god, dude, this is crazy.
Baba looks
like in her head,
stunned.
this she probably already had this thought for a long time. Oh, she's trying to start something with me because I'm this famous actress.
We don't know who you are, bro.
And Baba looks stunned, but she doesn't show it. And she continues, do you know how much money I have to spend on PR because of what you did today? Netizens were so shocked. And all the comments were, don't worry, you have no fans. No one is a fan of you.
What fans?
She's crazy. She thinks she has searches. Everyone's like, we're on Baba's side. You have no fans. Like, what? You're on the show thinking about you have fans? Does she think she's a major celebrity? But she continues, just because you wanted love triangle content, do you know how much time and energy to deal with all of this? Like, why did you have to do this?
Content?
Yeah.
Love triangle content?
Yeah. Baba is like, can you let me finish before circling back? Because I want to quickly finish this part. I never wanted to provide them with love triangle content. I just thought that these interactions are normal and I don't need to purposely avoid these interactions because Tian was telling me yesterday that I shouldn't take any of these dates as official dates and just see it all as just all friends hanging out, which is true. That's exactly what he said. So she's thinking the three of them are on this awkward date. She's a friend. She was all like, the four of us can go on this date together. Like Zizi said that. So she's just saying that I wasn't trying to create a love triangle. But because I'm an artist, I'm an actress, so I'm very sensitive to these things. This issue has elevated to a personal level. Just think about how the three of us are going to operate after this gets released. Just imagine how many things I'm going to have to do. And just think about how sad I'm going to be. Because of what you did today, I'm going to think that I got betrayed by my friends again, and I have to deal with it online. Every time I get betrayed by my friends, I have to deal with it online. To which all the comments are like, every time, girly pop, then maybe you're the problem. It happened that many times? Yeah. You're the problem. And everyone is also saying, maybe you're the problem.
Why is she in bird of prey stance? What the fuck? Is she about to take... Based off of this attitude, I don't think that her role in that movie that she was in was good. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't... Not only do I not think is not good, but I'm never gonna watch it. In fact, I might go out of my way to find it and dislike it. I'm sorry to all the other actors in there. You have to bear the brunt of her crime, bro. She's an asshole. How dare you work with her? How dare you work with such a douchebag? Her parents reported. Oh, for sure. Because how could you raise such a being? This is like some succubus. I ain't gonna lie. This is not no regular person, bro. She is succubus, just not like sexual. It's just evil and devious in nature. You getting hella screen time, shorty. No cap. And I guess you making the most out of it.
To which all the comments are like, every time, girly pop, then maybe you're the problem.
Yeah.
It happened that many times? Yeah. You're the problem. And everyone is also saying like, oh, you're an actress, so you're very sensitive to this. Why are you on a dating show? Why are you? Go on fucking Running Man. Just kidding. They don't want you. Why are you on a dating show? Ah! And Zizi continues. She's just berating
They don't want you.
This is what I think. I think you're gonna get hated on. You're definitely gonna get yelled at by fans and viewers. And the second she said this, it got memed. It got memed. Everyone, people were screenshotting Bao Bao's account, Zizi's account, just memed. I think, yeah, Bao Bao was like, yeah, I guess I think someone is bound to get hated on. And then Zizi is like, no, before this, you weren't gonna get hated on. As long as Tian and I are still interacting, you probably don't have to worry about, you know, getting not getting screen time. We didn't have to get personal about this. So now it's the three of us confronting each other. I mean, the two of us are what? Fighting over a, and Bao Bao says, a not so important, I think she was, you know, like a not such an outstanding man. Zizi finishes. She's like, the two of us are fighting over a not so outstanding man. Okay, so she calls Tian not so outstanding. It's gonna get crazier, okay? Exactly. But after what you did, everyone is going to be paying attention to this. People who follow me, even if they're not my fans, even my anti-fans, you know they're all in the industry. Like, I'm part of the group of the 00 flowers on the verge of stardom, competing to see who can make it big. I'm part of that circle.
What the fuck? That sound like some shit you hear in Powerpuff Girls. Did she say she's part of the 00 Flower Rose Association, bro?
Going to be paying attention to this. People who follow me, even if they're not my fans, even my anti-fans, you know they're all in the industry. Like, I'm part of the group of the 00 flowers on the verge of stardom, competing to see who can make it big. I'm part of that circle.
No, she did not say that.
Okay, I'm just gonna give you some
context.
context.
What?
00 flower.
Oh my God.
Okay, so in China, every generation has flowers, and like flower means the it girl of that generation. So 00 means 2000 flowers. So you're looking at all the girls in that generation, like 2000, born in 2000, that become the next flower. It's like third generation it girl for K-pop. Like, that's what people are saying, right?
Yeah.
But those are some crazy fans that say that. No one says that about themselves.
Yeah. Nobody says that about us. Yeah, exactly.
That is
She
crazy.
said, I'm in that group.
She said, I'm part of the circle of the 00 flowers on the verge of stardom. On the verge of stardom.
On the verge of stardom, bruh. You're not even there. What is you brag about? They clearly say in the title, you didn't even make it yet, but maybe. And after this, you're on the verge of obscurity, my nigga. What the fuck? In fact, you might have already fallen deep in that muff. Cause I've never heard of you, and after we finish watching this series, not gonna hear of you again.
On the verge of stardom. On the verge of stardom.
Who put it?
Oh my God. Someone just knocked me out right now. This is unfucking real.
It gets so bad. And she continues. And with me
How
being
much
on a dating
continuing
show
can she
and getting
do?
caught up in this, those people are definitely going to attack you. And if you get emotional over getting bullied, am I supposed to be responsible for that? She's like, your ass is getting bullied. And then when you get sad that you're getting bullied, is that my fault?
Oh,
And what if
Bao
they decide
Bao.
to attack me instead?
Bao Bao, please.
No matter who's still in the wrong, I'd still have to spend a ton of money on PR damage control. Another thing is, because of how I feel about you, and I'm also a little bit annoyed at Tian, okay? I don't want to be tangled up with people like this. I don't want this drama attached to my name in search.
Yo, you literally started this shit. What the fuck? Whoa, you started everything. Oh my God. It's because of her.
I don't want to be tangled up with people like this. I don't want this drama attached to my name in searches. I think it's just so low.
Oh.
If this gets out, it's not good for either of us. You might think everyone will attack you, but they could as easily attack me. They might say I'm trying to have it both ways, that I talk to you in the morning as a friend, but then I still went out with the guy that you like. Bao Bao's like, oh, I don't think they're going to release the conversation in the morning because we were talking in the bathroom. So I think she's saying, oh, they don't film in the bathroom, but the door was open and they were standing like, you know. No, they got everything. And I'm going to request them to release everything truthfully, or else it's not very beneficial to me. And I'm going to tell you truthfully that your actions today really hurt me in terms of my career, my reputation, and my belief in friendship.
I'm so confused. How did it hurt? What the fuck? It's beneficial for you, but the releasing of the full thing hurts you, but your fans are gonna attack her. So how would it Yo. It's like she wants to be the victim and the aggressor at the same time, but she's only the aggressor. This is nasty as hell, Tribe. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it went from being funny as hell, she's just berating Bow Bow. Bow Bow has not been able to get a complete thought out, bruh. No cap. Shit, it's like, what was the point of even coming here? This was a bad idea, bro. Bow Bow, can we activate our kick animation, bro? Please.
Or else it's not very beneficial to me. And I'm gonna tell you truthfully that your actions today really hurt me in terms of my career, my reputation, and my belief in friendships. Bow Bow is like, because I'm not a celebrity, I didn't consider all of these things. I thought that it was just friends hanging out. And if it's just friends, but on the show, we might think that we're going out as friends, but the audience, like, it's still a dating show. I didn't come here for the clout.
Did she forget the camera is on for a second?
Yeah.
What's going on?
She had to.
No, she goes crazier.
Holy fuck.
She goes crazier.
All I needed from this show, I didn't need clout. I just needed a platform to share my secret.
Right now.
But you could have posted on an Instagram story, okay?
Oh my god.
Wait. I feel like I gotta go back all the way to the beginning of the vid. I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck did she just say?
On the show, we might think that we're going out as friends, but the audience, like, it's still a dating show. I didn't come here for the clout.
Did she forget the camera is on for a second?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, no,
Like,
she goes crazier.
Holy fuck.
All I needed from this show, I didn't need clout. I just needed a platform to share my secret. But you could have posted on an Instagram story, okay?
Oh my god, you're kidding me. So she's saying that I don't give a fuck about any of this. I only came here to get some more sympathy from
Basically,
the audience.
yeah.
I want everyone to know I was a bully victim.
Yeah, which you could easily post that on Instagram.
Or don't.
Yeah,
Or
Yeah.
don't.
Usually people only post it when
Like-
it's very, like, relevant.
Exactly.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just so weird.
Nobody, like what the fuck?
Yeah. And so then she's like, I don't need any of this drama. To be honest, the highest like
What the
count
fucking did?
from last season isn't even as high as one of my little Xiaoho Shu posts.
She said
What?
that?
Yeah.
I don't think any PR team
Can save her.
fix this.
Yeah. She continues like, I will never hurt.
Bro, the more she continues, the more her so-called PR team, like, if she had 10, every time she continues, it is 9, and then 8, and then there were 4, and then there were none, nigga. Hey, like, is she's digging the hole? Is she not even using a shovel to dig the hole? She's using a fucking excavator, bro. She's unearthing the ground by the ton. How do you fix this? She comes off as the most unlikable celebrity ever, bro. Not even those celebrities that, like, are unlikable but are talented. No, she just comes off as, why the fuck are we even supporting this type of person? Unfollow.
Can save her.
Can't take this one.
At all.
She
It's
continues
GG's.
like,
It's overly
I will
GG's.
never hurt anyone to get clout. I don't need to chase clout and fame and attention. If I'm being discussed online, then so be it. I'm already used to it. But I never want to be discussed over issues like this.
Can you imagine? How do you come back from this?
You don't.
When she's gone this far.
I mean,
don't.
And everything she said is very much how she really feels.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's no coming back from it. And, you know, when you see celebrities, the only ones that can even make a comeback is usually maybe if they're talented in what they do.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Because then it's like,
That's what I
okay,
just
fine,
said.
then maybe some people, I'm not saying this is me, but like there will still be a group of people out there that separate the art from the artist.
Exactly.
But this is like, girl, you're not even good at acting.
At all.
No one even follows you, period.
I haven't even
her
seen.
whole thing has to do with I'm a celebrity.
Yeah.
I'm a celebrity. Therefore, you're below me.
It's insane.
yes, bro.
And so Baba is like, okay, can I just... She looks so lost. She's like,
I would be so too.
I think Baba is confused. So she's like, can I just finish my side of the story real quick? Sure, you can finish. It's because you asked me just now. That's why I answered.
Huh?
Okay. Another thought that I had was that if you guys saw me outside, you guys wouldn't think that I was
Here's another interruption.
So then she starts opening up and she was like, so I was abandoned alone at home when I was a kid. And I know that I come off as someone that likes to joke around a lot. And I know I shouldn't have joked around like that, but I guess because of the way that I interacted with Tian before and we would joke around a lot, that I was only making a joke when I made that phone call. And I thought that you guys would see it as like a mini game. And so she's just trying to explain and apologize over and over and over and over again. And Zizi is not having it. And Zizi is like, I hear what you're saying, but I don't get you.
I don't care.
Your thoughts are completely different from other people.
What?
No, girly pop, your
thoughts are
You've got a unique
abnormal.
brain, okay? We're fine. We get Bao Bao. You are special.
You got a
and so Bao
unique
Bao is like,
brain.
I'm sorry, I really did not realize this. To be honest, I don't even know how to judge this situation anymore. I'm also confused. Just look at my makeup. My makeup is completely gone. Because I've been crying all day.
你看我妆，就是我妆都没了，就是
Oh my god.
I don't even know.
你看我妆，就是我妆都没了，就是
Oh my god.
I don't even know what I'm going to do tomorrow anymore because everything has been ruined. It's not.
Because my what is it? My emotions kidnapped. What was it?
I've been morally kidnapped.
Because my moral is gone. My moral has been kidnapped. So there's no more moral left in me.
I'm done. It's not even about being lied to anymore. I just feel like my friend let me down. I initially came onto this show to open up about myself and step outside of my comfort zone, but now I won't even dare to do that anymore. I'm gonna draw back into myself again, isolate myself. I feel like I trusted the wrong person again. When people say stuff like that, it's like, okay, go do it. Go do it. You don't have to tell us, okay? She's like, I'm not gonna trust again. I feel like I trusted the wrong person. I got backstabbed by another girl again, which is such a pick-me thing to say, okay? This is repeating what happened to me when I was younger.
Oh yeah.
If this was the repeat from when you were younger.
Yeah, we know.
Then
We have confirmation, justice for the senior.
Exactly.
And all the comments are like, then just leave if you don't trust people.
Please.
Then call an overnight car and get out of here.
Please.
But Bao Bao is extremely
getting
understanding.
spanked in
Okay,
the
at this
back?
point, it's already been like 40 minutes. And Bao Bao is like, now that I understand this, I will never do it again. But I don't know how to handle any of this now because I've been hurt by my friends a lot. I don't listen to what they have to say anymore. I look at what they do. What you're saying and what you did are two different things. And then so Zizi is like, I'm just done right now. Like, maybe we can talk tomorrow. So Bao Bao leaves looking like she just got back from war. She goes straight. The producer's like, you're not done. Come in the confessional. And in the confessional, she's just like, I'm just really confused and I just feel really exhausted. And everyone's like, no, but that feeling is so real because
That's
when you
so
talk to
real.
someone like this, you don't even know what just happened.
You gotta
You're
go to
just
sleep,
like,
bro.
I don't know. That's morally kidnapping. So that's emotionally kidnapping.
You gotta
someone.
go
She's
to
like,
sleep after
But she's
that.
not crying yet or like breaking down?
No, she just looks like numb. She just looks so exhausted and
Looks beautiful.
confused.
Wow.
As for Zizi, she tells the interviewers, I cared about that girl. I treated her like a friend, but I can never forgive her because she really hurt me. And everyone's just like, Bao Bao, you did so good. If it were me, I would have started cursing her out in the middle of that one.
me though.
Okay. Everyone's like, honestly, you could have slapped Zizi across the face, Bao Bao, and we would be cheering.
That's what
Everyone.
I yes.
And
Yes.
it's just so bad. So many lines were clipped and turned into memes. Like do you know how much money I have to spend on PR because of what you did today? And people have been sending it as a response for like dumb shit friends do. So like your friend steps on your toe and then you're like, do you know how much money I have to spend on PR today because of what you did? Like they just send it for the dumbest shit now. The
I low-key
00
might have to use
flower,
that, I
I'm
ain't
part
gonna
of that circle. Lots of people were posting their like Douyin captions as that. It's like them taking cute pics and they're like, I'm part of the circle of 00 flowers on the verge of stardom.
On the verge of stardom is insane to me still, bro.
On the verge of stardom.
I'm an actress. I'm very sensitive to this. People started.
I'm an actress. I'm very sensitive today.
You know when
a
people post
loser,
stuff on
bro.
TikTok and the top comment is like, hey, block me real quick because they're like, I don't want to see this.
Yeah.
People now in China do that. I'm an actress. I'm very sensitive to this. I don't want to see this. Like they just be posting it to like people popping a pimple. Like, no, I can't see
I'm
this.
an actress.
She's been getting memed to hell and back. And then she goes in that confessional. And remember how she said that Tian is a not so outstanding man?
Yeah.
The confessional, she goes, I felt really hurt today. But after everything that's happened, the fact that Tian stood by my side really touched me and healed me. Because of him, I feel like my world isn't so bad. It's not like before, where everything was just darkness. She starts reminiscing about their date. You know, when we were on the train, he picked a flower for me. When we got down from I was crying and I told him to hold on to the flower because I wanted to bring it home. He said, I thought you wouldn't even want it anymore. And yeah, in that moment, I felt really happy. Everyone's commenting, love brain, love brain, love brain.
Love brain on me.
Do you think she's actually into TM or what's the vibe?
I think that she thinks that she can somehow get the producers to cut out all of this and just make Bao Bao look like the bad person. And she thinks it's going to be edited in a way where it's like, but we still made it through the date even though I was badly hurt.
So she's not into TM.
I don't think so.
I
I
don't
think she's
think so
into
either.
herself.
Oh, yeah.
She's just saying what the plot needs.
Yeah, yes, exactly. And like I think that's why she was saying Tian is not an outstanding man.
Yeah, because what the was that?
That was a random shot.
But then
Out
she's
of
like,
nowhere.
I'm on a dating show, so I need people to ship us. You know what I mean? Yeah, like she's giving
Like, why would
crazy.
she even say that? That's so uncalled for.
Also, it's on camera.
Yeah.
I'm just dead at that. I'm just dead at the fact that, first of all, you're an actress. You would think she knows the cameras are always
But
rolling.
maybe like she knows. You know how filming the movie cut. They cut
and
it
they
out.
cut everything out
Yeah.
except for the actual plot.
Yeah. Dang.
So good. They cut out all the parts where she's yelling at producers in between scenes because that's the point of the movie, right?
Yeah.
But Tian later is informed about Bao Bao's side of the story. So in his confessional, they sit him down and the producers are like, so this is what happened. Bao Bao talked to Zizi. She apologized and Bao Bao talked about her childhood trauma, which probably played a role in what happened today. And Tian is a little smarter than Zizi in this one. He realizes, oh shit, if the producers are asking me about this in my confessional, that means my conversation with Bao Bao is making the final cut.
Well, yeah, duh.
Yeah.
How did he just realize
I don't
that?
know. Because he suddenly goes, after talking things through tonight, I realized Bao Bao had no bad intentions. When you see things from her perspective, the whole situation just really isn't that.
Nah, my nigga, that is not. What do you mean after talking things? You berated her for like 10 minutes and then told her to leave. What do you mean after talking things through?
Serious
See,
anymore.
he's
See things from her perspective, the whole situation just really isn't that serious anymore.
he's like you said, he's a rat.
Yeah.
He knows. He reads the room. He thinks this is what he needs to say to get
Yes.
the room. He just switches up without any like shame.
No shame.
Yeah,
because
for
how can
sure.
you blatantly be so weird like
Yeah,
that?
so nasty.
It-
to
it-
Bao Bao.
like-
Now you are
and
acting
then
like you are this understanding dude.
Exactly.
Of like, you know what? It's
Yeah.
really not that big. And the whole time you've been like, she crossed the line. And suddenly,
Yeah.
it's really not that
you
serious.
should crowd over there and
Yeah,
apologize.
get on your knees, bitch. That's what we want to see.
That is what we want to see, though. Hey,
Bao Bao in her confessional just says, my unintentional actions hurt Zizi today. I feel really guilty about it. I'm someone who likes to joke around a lot, and at the time, I didn't think it was a big joke.
It wasn't.
But
It
everyone has
wasn't-
different tolerances for jokes. Just because I don't think it's a big deal doesn't mean I can disregard other people's feelings. Even if I was joking, I still need to consider the situation and how far my jokes went. That's why I feel really sad and guilty. So, yeah, that was my night. Later throughout the show, the professor and Bao Bao actually become really good friends. So they go on a few dates together, but not as, like, it's very clear they're platonic.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, victims must stay together. That's how they heal. They can heal each other. They can get through it together.
trauma bonding.
So the next morning, because Zizi and Bao Bao's conversation didn't conclude well. It concluded, but it wasn't like, okay, let's move past this.
Yeah.
And neither did her conclusion with Tian. So she pulls Tian to the side and apologizes again. And everyone in the comments is like, Bao Bao, you're too nice. Like,
You're really too nice.
why are you such a good person?
I don't
Because
know.
no one would have been mad if you were like, okay, these bitches.
Exactly.
What?
Exactly.
But she keeps apologizing, and he has the audacity to give her advice on how to apologize to Zizi. Like, you need to break the ice with her. So then she goes to Zizi and is trying to apologize, but Zizi just like walks away and doesn't want to hear it. So, she is trying to ask Zizi softly, like, are you feeling better? And Zizi's like, she's trying to apologize, but Zizi just like walks away and
By the way, Bao Bao absolutely mogging Zizi.
doesn't want to hear it. So, she is trying to ask
Am I
Zizi
wrong?
softly, like, are
Am
you
I
feeling
wrong?
better? And Zizi's like, I threw up all night. I don't know why she would throw up.
What's-
It's like kind of weird. It's not related. What do you mean you threw up all night? I'm so confused. So then Zizi's standing up and she's looking for tissues because she's trying to cry. Bao Bao hands her some napkins and is clearly trying to start a conversation with her, trying to apologize again. And Bao Bao keeps putting herself in such a lowly position of like, and everyone's just like, just kill off Zizi. Game of Thrones style, red wedding, wipe them out of here. Like, this is so insane. Everyone's getting frustrated.
I don't like that.
She's like, I just wanted to talk to you this morning because I think that we still have some things that we could try to solve. Maybe later. I don't want to talk about it right now. So Bao Bao has to go through the rest of the day still feeling like she did someone wrong and like she doesn't deserve to be there, because that's the feeling that bullies make you feel, like you're lesser than everyone and you can't stay there on equal footing. So she just looks down the whole breakfast, and it's so obvious to everyone. And that's not saying Bao Bao's in the wrong. Like, it's so obvious to everyone what's happening. Yeah. So influencer Jay, everyone loves her, okay? Even with her broken foot, she's like limping over closer to Bao Bao to sit right next to Bao Bao. Jiko sits next to her and like they're trying to, you know, support her. Even throughout the meal, influencer Jay is using this cartoon voice that Bao Bao thinks is funny, because she had like mentioned it's funny, to try and talk to Bao Bao. And then Professor, who's on the other side of the table, starts doing the cartoon voice.
Doing the what?
Doing the same cartoon voice.
What's the cartoon voice?
It's like he tries to do Patrick from SpongeBob. They're all trying to do cartoon voice.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, these people are so nice. I love them. Okay, so then Bao Bao is like trying to feel better in those moments because they're so nice, you know? But clearly she's still affected about what happened yesterday, because, I mean, I think it's very rare for adults to get berated like that.
Yeah. That's
like,
what's so
once you're
annoying.
an adult, like, your parents don't really berate you anymore. Like, who's really berating you?
You feel me? And it's like, very rarely is it to the point where for 40 minutes, because it's like at the 5-minute mark, who are you talking to? Nigga, I pay taxes. You got me bent to the bone.
Like, once you're an adult, like, your parents don't really berate you anymore. Like, who's really berating you?
And on the reality.
Yes,
and on
by
TV.
someone who's, and I'm sure she's feeling really anxious because the whole time Zizi's like, everyone's gonna fucking bully you, hate you, you're gonna get cyber canceled, and like that in Asia is no joke. Like, people will self-exit because of stuff like that. And so she's probably feeling all of that, but she's not making it about me. I don't want them to bully me. I'm scared. She's just really depressed, it seems.
Yeah.
So today is the day that Zizi has to go see Bao Bao's secret, because the producers are like, well, you didn't want to see it yesterday, so we're going to show it to you today, Zizi. Sit your ass down. And so she sees the secret. And Bao Bao's secret is, my secret is that I find it extremely hard to accept separation in a relationship because my parents split up twice. Every time I go home, they're never together at the same time. And if they did happen to be home once together, they would never stay for more than 10 minutes.
Damn.
And within those 10 minutes, they're always hitting and smashing things. Then she would ask her mom when they're getting divorced, like, Mom, are you going to want me anymore? And then she said that she would want her. And then she would say, if I gave you $10 million, would you abandon me? And she would say, no, I would never leave you with your dad. Even if you gave me $100 million, I would never leave you with your dad. But my mom lied to me. She gave up custody of me. Every time they fought, my mom would tell me, I wish you were never born. So that's probably why she was asking. Deep down, I'm really scared and insecure. I just have a strong sense of not being good enough. Just when I thought my relationship with my dad was getting better, he got into an accident and passed away. After things like this kept happening, I developed a deep fear of being abandoned. My relationships have never been easy. I struggle badly with the feeling of abandonment and breakups. It puts a lot of pressure on me. So this is probably why she was so taken aback by Mimi leaving abruptly. Yes, she was close to Mimi, but it was very abrupt. She wasn't expecting it, so I think it startled her.
Yeah.
And she says, later this turned into me not being able to have a relationship because even when I know we're incompatible and have no future together, I can't bring myself to break up with that person. Even if the other person says we should break up, I'll just say, okay. But inside, I feel like I'm still waiting for them to come back every day, even though I know they're not. I'm just waiting for them to come back and say, I didn't abandon you. I don't want to break up. She says, I hope someone can see that behind the exterior where I joke and act like everything's fine, I have flaws and issues, but still chooses to understand me and accept me. To me, this is a firm, unwavering choice.
Damn. This is a real
these
secret.
secrets are pre-filmed, you know, this is not something that she's like trying to gain sympathy, you know, and this is such a specific, and also in East Asia, like lots of people don't talk about parents divorcing and parents not getting along, even though a lot of parents don't get along, it's just not something you talk about publicly. So this is like a big deal for her.
It's a shameful thing to talk about,
And so after listening to all of this,
I can guess what Zizi's fucking response is gonna be. It's gonna be something about her.
she says, I can sort of sympathize and understand her. After all, I've been hurt before, so I don't want...
Oh. Ooh, I feel like a dragon about to breathe. She gave her one line of empathy. And then it wasn't even a good one. It was a half-hearted line. It was I can sorta, I can kinda, I guess.
She says, I can sort of sympathize and understand her. After all, I've been hurt before, so I don't want others to get hurt either. I'm super sensitive towards that. I'm willing to give her more warmth and care in our future interactions, but I probably can't bring myself to forgive her for what she did yesterday. To be honest, my energy has been very low, and I understand she felt abandoned, but she never considered my feelings. After I see her secret, I can understand what she means, and I can only feel sorry for her experience, but I can't forgive her because this is not a reason. And then she hits us with her most viral line. I'm not her mother. I wasn't the one who abandoned her. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. And everyone's like, I wasn't the senior. I'm not the one that bullied you, so I'm gonna go online. Just, the people are typing away in the comments. I'm not your senior, so... Okay, they're going in.
She said that?
Holy
She's like...
It's like such a cruel line too.
Yeah.
I'm not your mother, I didn't abandon you is like
That's...
pure evil. It's not even like, oh, but that has nothing to do with this, right? It's not, it's like just pure evil.
I really think she should not be a celebrity. Like that's for her own good.
For her.
And she should just leave the screen forever.
Yes.
Forever.
Stay home, be a nepo baby,
For good.
do whatever. Literally, people like this, they cannot change the way they think.
No.
And it's just a matter of time for another scandal to break out. So
And she's just gonna victimize more people and more people. What? Also, it gets worse. Like later, the whole secret gets showed to everyone. Bao Bao's secret. And so she explains like, because her parents divorced, she was living at like a boarding school in high school. And her experience living with even relatives, because she didn't like the boarding school, her parents stuck her with random relatives. And she's so transparent that a lot of people feel like just so bad. Her parents never came to see her, and her relatives would say things like, your parents don't even want you. They don't even come to see you. And then worst of all, there were older male relatives that would sexually harass her and would send her inappropriate messages. And then she tried showing those messages to her parents to try and get away from living with them. And her parents were saying that she's too sensitive. She said that because of that, it was just rough. Like she's got lots of abandonment issues. So really the only thing that she did was study. That's it. That's why she got into one of China's top universities, biochemical engineering. She said she pushed herself academically because she thought that if she was smart academically, no one could be mean to her. Like, because, you know, that's something parents are proud of, relatives are proud of. And then she accomplished it, moved out of her relative's home. And then in university, she reconnected with her dad and things were going okay. And then he abruptly died in a car accident. Then she went to go live with her mom during this grief process. And her mom kicked her out at 3 a.m. It was raining, so she was like walking to a hotel with her suitcase, and it was just following her dad's death. Her dad left some inheritance behind, and there was like everyone was like legally just, she was on the phone with an attorney actually during the filming of this show because it's still ongoing. But during college, she doesn't have access to any money, so she would sell jewelry on the side
Dang.
She also joined the campus reception team, which pays like $7 an hour. And she remembers, like, one of the biggest things she remembers is all the girls on the reception team. It's really hard for her to make friends because afterwards they'd be like, oh, let's all get milk tea. Like, that was the thing. But she didn't have money to get milk tea. And they would always say things like, oh, you're so disciplined. Like, that's how you stay so skinny. And she's like, I never told them. I just don't have money for milk tea. I'm gonna cry.
Damn.
I'm so sad about this. And everyone is so heartbroken and they're like listening to Bao Bao and like no one knows what to say. They just want to hug her. And Influencer Jay, I love her because she's like always there for anyone and especially Bao Bao because she needs it the most during this season. And she's just like gently patting her back as she's telling the story. And as for Zizi, she's fucking pretending to care. Okay, she's like pretending to be emotional, and then even afterwards, she announces like, "I was actually the one that first heard Bao Bao's secret." Again, no one cares if you're the first one.
Why did you?
Yeah,
It's about her.
and then she was like, "I just feel like I understand her so much better." What I want to say is, Bao Bao, you have some unresolved trauma and inner conflict, but none of that is your fault. It all comes from what you've been through. You don't have to blame yourself for any of it. I wrote you a letter. Just like how I wrote in the letter, I hope you never have to go through anything like this again and that things will get better for you. Not just for you, but every single girl here. I hope things only get better. So, okay. Remember that she references a letter. The producers are like, oh, let me show them the letter.
the letter?
Cue the letter. Cue the letter. Okay. In the letter, she just writes like, let's move on. That's it. But she tells the producer, cue the letter. Okay. In the letter, she just writes like, let's move
I also experienced the things you went through before. I can sympathize with a part of it. Let's both move on from this issue.
on. That's it. But she tells the producers what she means in her letter. No matter what, I'm someone who calls it like it is, and I don't want things to be awkward for everyone. So over the next few days, I'll probably try to get along with you. So for my part, I'm ready to move on. This matter is over. The only thing is we might not be able to be close friends in real life after what happened. So that's that. Okay. No, I hope you heal. I saw your secret. I resonate. So then Bao Bao was like, the fact that she said we could move on made me really happy. I truly care about her as a friend, and I think that we share a lot of similar experiences in our past, and I feel like I can relate deeply to her. This issue also exposed a lot of our deepest soft spots, and for me, it's the fear of being abandoned, and when I realized that no one had invited me, I felt really low. I guess sitting alone at home, watching them come back happily together, it amplified my sadness.
Bao Bao
As
is
for
too
Zizi,
gracious,
she just
bro.
wanted to give her whole heart in exchange for a genuine friendship. But the truth is, both of us cared. You know, it just hit our soft spots in our hearts, and maybe we
Reverse
reacted out of
scales.
that. And after many years, you know, the pain might fade, but marks stay forever. Still, I believe that both of us have grown from this. So then, as all of this is happening, when they leave, okay? After Bao Bao's secret is revealed, everyone is depresso espresso. No one's having a good time because
At all.
I mean, how
Why
can
would
you, right? Everyone's feeling just like heavy. Not that that's, again, not saying it's Bao Bao's fault. It's just, I think people need time to process. And I'm sure lots of people
Yeah.
feel just sad.
Yeah.
Tian just fucking singing as he's heading to his room.
Peace, though, looking for.
Also, one time someone just was like, oh, you're kind of good at singing, because he was like singing to himself, and then he just sings throughout the entire season. And then at one point, one of the producers is so over his shit, the producer goes, oh, you're singing again. And they leave that in. Because like they never leave the producer's voice in.
Yeah.
They're like, why the f are you singing all the time?
This is my breakout moment as a singer.
Yes, I think that's what he was thinking.
Because he cares about screen time
Yeah.
and blah, 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 blah.
Everyone's like, oh my
no
god.
one wants to hear you.
So then this is
or
where
see you, bro.
1071 gets a lot of hate. So 1071 and Zizi are sitting together after Bao Bao's secret is revealed. And Bao Bao still goes to Zizi. And she is like, this is stomach medicine. You can eat this later. Because remember Zizi was like, I threw up all...
Damn.
What medicine? It's stomach medicine. I'll take one then. I have another strip, so you can take this one too. I'll just take one. Is this chewable or do you mix it with water? Oh, you chew it.
Okay.
Nothing. No, thank you. Just like waits for Bao Bao to leave. And Chen 71 is also sitting there just like looking at Bao Bao. And like, I know maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I don't like the way she's looking at her. I don't like it. Like, it just reminds me of like maybe not actively bullying, but
the
like
follower.
the look is also
Passive.
very kind of demeaning. Like, because in that situation, I think any normal person would have been like, oh, that's so sweet, Bao. Because they're trying to ease the tension between them. So any normal person would have been like, oh, that's sweet of you, Bao.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's so sweet. Or like, oh, those are my favorite stomach medicine. It hurts, like, it helps
Just
so much.
something.
But instead,
Just
she's
something
just
to
looking.
say.
And they're both looking like two little mean girls. And I'm like,
Interesting.
okay, what's wrong with you guys? Like, say thank you. Why can't you even
At
say
least.
thank you? And on
At
the sixth day of the
least, bro.
show, instead of everyone going on individual dates, so the next day, everyone's hanging out together in the field, and the producers have all these activities planned, like in a big group. And this is how much people hate Zizi. So there's tables and chairs lined up, and like the center spot is very picky, right? So the first to arrive are influencer Jay and Zico. They sit on the very edge. Okay, now the next to arrive are Professor Barry and Zizi. So Professor and Barry, they're really close. And Barry likes PR Lily. So in like near the center, there's like 2 seats that are in the center and then one kind of off to the side. So the professor's thinking, oh, like I can still talk to Barry, but Barry's still with PR Lily. And then like there's this one seat alone. So like this might make the most sense if we're sitting here, right? Because then I am alone, you know? And so he's like pointing at the 3 seats, and it's not the direct center, but it's closer to the center. I mean, there's only so many seats, right? And there's only so many configurations of the seats. Like, it's weird for Professor to sit in one where it's clearly a pair, because then maybe he has to sit with, like, you know, it's like a thing. So then he chooses that one, and he's about to sit. He's like, oh, if we sit here, then you guys can sit there. And before he can even finish, Zizi walks in, chooses the center seat, and plops down. Like the ones that they were looking at in front of him.
Does she see they are choosing that seat?
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with her?
So Professor is so stunned by her actions, and also no one wants to sit next to her. So then they go to the very edge, the opposite edge of Influencer Jay and Zico. Because they're like, okay, like none of us want to be around you at all. And she takes the center seat, and everyone is upset by this. It feels so deliberate, like she thinks that she's the star in all of this. And then later, as more people arrive, the seating becomes a bit messy because, I mean, it's an odd number of guests, and she just like randomly picked the center seat, and it's just very weird. So then everyone has to like move around except Zizi, who stays glued to the center seat. Everyone's like, oh, okay, why don't we scoot down? Why don't you sit here to make sure everyone's in the pairing that they like or sitting next to their friend, just trying to be considerate, right? But she's just sitting there. So then ultimately her and Tian end up in the center seats because she wouldn't fucking move. So then the first game that they start playing is they have this Q&A that they do for couples to get to know each other. So it'd be like, what is their MBTI? What is their favorite song? And every time you get it right, they
ABC.
are able to get to the next part of the obstacle. So the first team that won was Finance Bro Zhao and Chen71. Second is Chico and Influencer J. And the team that took the longest was Barry and PR Lily, right? But they only took the longest because technically the guys only have to get 3 questions right from the girls. But Barry doesn't even care about the game. He wants to know PR Lily's response to everything. He's like, I just want to get to know her.
Cute.
Yeah, it was so cute.
That's actually
Just sitting
sweet.
there asking all the questions.
Because it's like not about winning the game. He just wants to get to know her answer to everything. Yeah, I really like them. Yeah.
That's actually really cute.
And so as
I
he's
ain't
doing
gonna
that, it's such a sweet gesture. And even though they were last, obviously PR Lily doesn't feel like they were last. And the professor is even cheering for them. And he says, high EQ, so high EQ. He goes,
Professor?
the professor is like, if not first, be the one and only, you know? Like there's like he's encouraging them, like, even though you guys aren't first, you guys are each other's one and only, and that's good enough, right? But he
Yeah.
said it to root for Barry and to make them not feel like they didn't lose the game.
Yeah.
But after he said that, Tian follows up with, yeah, you guys make first place look like clowns now, haha. So now he's like dogging on first place. When it's like, what? And then the professor goes, he literally goes, what? And then he
Why is he-
repeats it. He was like, yeah, if you compare them together, now the first place looks like losers. And then the professor straight up looks around and goes, are you allowed to say that? Like, he's so, like, is that something you can
this
say?
is like when you throw like
This is
some
insane.
dumb people,
Yeah.
with some rational people.
some normal people.
And the normal people are like, hello? Are we,
Why is
am I
nobody
getting
checking
pranked
it?
on this show right now?
Gotta be.
Oh my
Gotta be.
God. And so people are just like, how is he ugly and dumb?
This isn't the first time that Tian has taken a statement that like has been said and just in his head interpreted it in such a rude manner. It really does show he's a douchebag at heart. That's why his nipples be drooping like that. You can't be a douchebag with upright nipples.
So then the next game is called $1.50. Don't eat it. The girls represent 50 cents. Guys represent $1. No,
crazy.
I don't even want
Why
to talk
is
about
that?
this right now.
What?
I'm getting mad. Okay.
Why is
Who made up this name?
I don't know.
Probably a man.
Probably Tien.
Probably Tian.
Tien's like, guys, I have a new game idea. Okay.
$1.50.
So then the girls are 50 cents and the guys represent $1. Well, you know what? Maybe it was a take on pay inequality, right? Let's just go there. Let's just say it was supposed to be a feminist message at the end of the day. But the crew would call out a random number. So they'd be like $2.50. So then you'd have to have 2 guys and a girl. Because $1, and 50 cents. Fuck me. Just 50 cents shows up. So then they're doing this, and then in round 1, the prompt is $2.50. Now, Bao Bao and Influencer J are forming a group because they're besties now. So it's 50 cents, 50 cents, it's $1. So they still need $1.50. So then Bao Bao is like, Chico, come here. So then they would need 50 more cents, right?
Yeah.
Chico clearly wants to go there because he's glued on to Influencer J.
Yeah.
And he's running, but as he's running over, Tien grabs his shirt, pulls him into his group with Zizi, and goes, $2.50, we won.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless. They're terrorizing these people.
Yeah, they are. They are.
These people can't do nothing because they know the camera is rolling.
Yeah, they're too polite, bro.
And also remember, Influencer J broke her foot.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, there's penalties if you lose the game too. So Influencer J is gonna face a penalty with a fucking broken foot. And like, sure, you could argue that even if Chico went there, they would still need 50 cents. But still, what do you mean?
He just grabbed him.
Tien doesn't even understand what he looks like because he's patting Chico on the shoulder, looking proud of himself, like, hell yeah, we won.
So is Zizi, her lame ass.
Oh god.
A
They're getting
stupid
hated
ass.
so much. Netizens
A
have created a
delusional
name for them.
ass.
I call them Tien and Zizi, but I think they're what is it? To die?
去死.
Zhang, because his first name is like Zhang Zen, and then Zizi's like real name. If you combine it, it means to die.
To die. Oh. Dang.
So they've been
Lame.
calling them the To Die team.
To die
So because
team.
Bao Bao and Influencer J lost this round of making the $2.50, they both have to do punishments.
Which is?
So Influencer J is forced to recreate like a doing meme. And then Bao Bao had to wink at 4 people. Like get in their face and wink. Like it's kind of intimate. So she's like, oh, I'm only going to wink at the girls, right? So then she winks in front of Chen 71. And this is when Chen 71 starts getting hate because she has to ask, are you satisfied with my wink? And if they're not satisfied, she has to keep doing it, okay? And so she goes, winks at Chen 71, and then she goes, are you satisfied with my wink? And all the other girls are like, yeah, loved it. It was so cute, right? And Chen goes, yeah.
Wow. So she clearly picked the side.
Yeah, and everyone's like, are you Zizi's bitch baby? Like, do you not have a brain of your own?
At all, nope.
At this ripe age?
Nope.
And also, you're on a dating show. It's not like you have to form groups and eliminate the competition. Like, do you think you're on Physical Asia? You don't have to make...
Nigga thinking in high school again, bro. This is so sad.
Oh, it's not like you have
This
to
is
form
so
groups and
sad.
eliminate the competition. Like, do you think you're on Physical Asia? You don't have to make teams.
What is Physical
And then
Asia?
Chen 71 does this weird thing where she has to do a punishment and she has to draw 2 people. And, like, people have to guess who it is. So the first person she draws is a guy. And everyone's like, obviously she's drawing Finance Bro because that's her partner. Who else would she draw? So then that's correct. And then the next one, she draws a girl and they're crying. The girl is crying. And everyone's like, who is this girl that's crying? Why did you, like, you could have drawn anything and anyone, but like you drew a girl that's crying. And then Zizi quickly goes, oh my God, is that me? And Chen goes in front of everyone. Yeah, she's always crying like a little baby in front of me. Again, trying to isolate Bao Bao as in like, she's so depressed and sad and always crying.
Yeah.
And I would say out of everyone, Chen 71 and Finance Bro get the most heat because Chen 71 for all of this and more that we're going to talk about in a little bit. But Finance Bro because he's the one that was gossiping with Tien like, oh yeah, she was crying, wasn't she? She was crying because she was mad. And just like the fact that he allegedly told Tien that he didn't want to be with Bao Bao the first day, all of these things just make them seem like, get it together.
Please.
Get it together. You guys are adults. Whereas everyone else on the show, all the other girls, super kind.
Normal.
And then even the guys, like in such a platonic, nice way, they're very nice to Bao Bao. Like Jiko is the one that she goes to when she wants advice. Professor is always trying to cheer her up. Barry is maybe the only one that doesn't interact with Bao Bao, and it's because he doesn't fucking interact with anyone that's not Pierre Lily. Like, he's so zeroed in, he can't even see anything.
At all. Does he
That's
know
it.
he's on a
And
dating
then also, even if Chen 71 was told a story by Zizi, I think it would be really hard for me to sit there, listen to that story, and then line it up with Bao Bao in a way that's malicious. I feel like Bao Bao doesn't, it's not like she's walking around snarky. Like if you told me Zizi did that to you, I might be brainwashed into being like, you know what? That is a bitch move. She's a bitch. Because she already acts so crazy. But Bao Bao, it's like she is like so scared of stepping on anyone's toes all the time. Like, why would you even be mean to her? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, and I'm going to leave you with... Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that in the next episode.
What?
Oh, yeah. Because some crazy shit goes down. Zizi starts adopting Bao Bao's trauma story as her own at some point. She drops something that she makes and then gives it to Bao Bao to eat. Oh, things get so crazy.
What?
And then the next part is going to be the finale. Her and Tian have a big issue. They fought to the end for what? Because in the end, some shit's gonna go down. So stay tuned for that. And also in the next part, we're gonna go over their live streams because after the show ended, you can imagine what happened online. And then Tian and Zizi were like, you know what? I'm just gonna go on a live stream and redeem myself. Turns out they just dug their grave much deeper. Of course. Yeah.
Wait,
like they're
damn
digging
it,
it
Noona.
so deep, they might as well end up in America.
God bless America.
So with that being said, let me know your
That's
thoughts
funny.
and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Next one. Ooh, sorry. Wow. That didn't feel real, Tribe, if I'm being honest. The way she acted towards Bao Bao, and Bao Bao's secret was low-key the only deep secret that we've seen that I'm like, damn. You carry yourself very, very well for what you've been through, bro. And that's like for a lot of people. But I'm just like, everything that I seen from her tracks. You know, like I see why she felt some type of way when everybody dipped and she was the only one left. I see why she may have some like a sort of attachment to people that she meets and can feel some type of way if they abruptly leave. Like I can see that. So her story tracks, but nothing that Zizi has said tracks, bro. There's no A to B to no. Her ass go from A to F to D to X to Y to L. I feel like the fact that she talked with so much aggression, maybe the people in China aren't used to someone that talks like this, allowing her to sort of bulldoze her way into conversations. Because you can see the professor is constantly shocked at how much of an imbecile she is socially wise. Like EQ wise, she is a dunderhead, bro. And that is a shocking thing because you would think as an actress, I really respect Bao Bao. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Bao Bao has moved with so much grace. Everybody is too polite, bro. Like, I think that's how it's supposed to be, but polite to the point where like folks are getting like you're letting people walk all over you, bruh. It's pissing me off, and we have to watch the final part to see. Cause I gotta see the live stream. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta see the live stream. Child, come on. We gotta see that, bruh. By the way, yeah, I absolutely went crazy for part 2 and part 3. Damn, try. Y'all fucking with a nigga, bro. Okay, I see y'all. Yes, don't worry. The next thing that we'll watch is I have to either choose between Lovers Inferno or I low-key gotta go see what the May situation talking about. Cause the way y'all was talking about May, I'm mad curious. How bad do this shit get? I gotta give a special shout out to the professor too, bro. He's being a good guy, bro, and I really appreciate that because it's like showing how a good guy is supposed to be from what we're seeing. Then you have the direct contrast with Tion and freaking what is it? Financial bro Zach. It's like y'all niggas losers, bruh. Losers. I don't really understand Piggy Nips. Cause it's like, what do you do, my nigga? What do you actually do? He hasn't shown us a modicum of talent, a modicum of anything that's like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. No, it's been even when he was so-called singing, I'm like, shut the fuck up, nigga. I've heard good singing, nigga. Color me not impressed. Don't color me at all. Re-up on the snacks, re-up on the water, part 5. Part. I've low-key been binge watching Noona channel. I hope y'all been cool with that, bro, cause I've been enjoying myself. I'm gonna get it this time. We're gonna get it this time. I got.
Hey Stephanie, where have you been? You've just abandoned us for like a month and you didn't tell me the ending to this show that we have been grippingly watching from the edge of our seats for the past, I don't know how many weeks. Where the fork did you go? I would like to proudly inform you guys that I have a full-time job, and that is to make sure Brinity stays in the villa and they win the whole thing. Okay, as of right now, as of filming this, listen, you never know where
Wait,
Love
who?
Island goes. Brindity! Your fave couple too.
Oh,
I have to make
okay.
sure that they stay in the villa and they win this shit. And on top of that, apparently I watch the Super Bowl now. So I'm just kidding. I watch the World Cup now. I'm learning all the players, okay? I'm like, why can't I vote him out of my villa? I just don't understand. I feel like we should have a vote. We should have a say in this, okay? I like all of them. I like the Viking. I like the dictator Mbappe. Just found out about him 2 days ago.
Been a fan for 2 days.
Yeah, been a diehard fan for 2 days, okay?
Yo,
For example,
who
nothing.
showed
That's my
Noona
favorite
the
thing that he's
Super
ever said in my entire life, okay?
Oh my god, I just almost called this shit the Super Bowl. That's literally Noona's spot. But who showed Noona the World Cup?
Okay, for example, nothing. That's my favorite thing that he's ever said in my entire life, okay? So I have been very busy. That's been like my full-time job. And then like other things that I've actually been doing, but that's where I've been. And now we're back here. And I feel like this is just like another version, but that's where I've been. And now we're back here. And I feel like this is just like another version of Love Island. And we're all just getting warped into everybody's business. We stay in everyone's business.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I like it here. So this is going to be the final episode to this show because the show has ended. People are doing live streams. If you guys haven't watched the past, like, I don't know, 20,000 episodes that I've made on this show, this Chinese dating reality show called Secret in Love, but it's called Secret in Love, called Secretly in Love, Secret in Love, Secretly in Love. You know what? I change it up every single time because technically I don't know what it is in Chinese. The premise of the show, you don't even need to know because there's nothing to do with the premise. The premise is like you show up to the show and you got a secret. You film the secret and they're going to show the secret to a bunch of people that you maybe want to explore and date. Are you open? Are you closed off? Like that's the whole point of the show. And there's a few different couples that have solidified. You've got listen, you don't need to know.
Yeah. Just tell us what happened.
Yeah, let me tell you what happened.
Zizi?
Yeah.
Zizi and Tian and Bao Bao and the professor.
Yeah,
That's really all
exactly,
you need to
exactly.
know. Zizi and Tian, I was trying to make a Love Island comparison.
Zizi. I mean, Zizi's a bully.
Yeah, Zizi's just a straight bully, okay?
Yeah, Tian's a little...
Tian's a little bitch. I don't even know if I can make a comparison, okay? Because it's just like so specific what they've been doing in the villa over in China. Like this is a very specific. Zizi and Tian start dating. Zizi is a famous actress who starred in one movie.
Famous?
No one really knows her, so she's just an actress at this point.
Okay.
And then Tian, we don't know what he does. We know
verge on
nothing
the
about this
stardom.
man other than the fact that people think he has piggy nipples. That's what they called him.
He likes screen time.
Yeah, he loves screen time. He was
And his
originally paired
phone.
up with this girl named Bao Bao. She's really intelligent, graduated from one of the top universities in China, is so sweet, is so demure, is like perfection from heaven above, just descending upon mankind. And then he royally screws her over to be with this actress. The actress was originally like kind of interested in this guy that people call the professor because he's very wise and stoic, but then she ends up leaving him in the rudest way possible to be with Tian, and it's like, then go be together. Okay, nobody wants you guys.
By
Go
the way, call him a not so outstanding man for what? We don't know.
We'll be together and be
It's
happy.
facts, though.
And this is finally the point in the show where that's gonna happen because remember there was that huge blowout fight between Zizi and Bao Bao and Tian, and then they were like just bullying the shit out of Bao Bao.
Yep.
Literally, Zizi sat with Bao Bao and was like, "Listen, you're gonna get yelled at by my fans
Hated.
because I am a
Canceled
famous
even.
actress, and you're just like fucking shit up." Bao Bao.
I gotta say, by the way, I'm realizing that the furniture in Noona's like little spot very peculiar, and I fuck with it. Like, is this a strong man lifting a? That's hard. And then, is this a face, bro? I see a face in this, but what is this thing? It's like one of them Stonehenge stone faces, but like from a side profile.
Because I am a famous actress and you're just like fucking shit up. Bao Bao literally did nothing. Just watch the previous episodes.
Bao Bao is so innocent
So now
and
this
sweet,
is when
bro.
everything has kind of settled down. We're nearing the end, and people are expecting Tian and Zizi. You guys wanted it so bad. Go be off
go
together.
be together,
Like
right.
go on dates, get married, save the rest of the human population. Probably don't have kids because we don't want your little crotch goblins out here terrorizing the next dating show of the next generation. But like be together. You
Crotch
see them on their
goblin?
first date after all of this.
On the show, right?
Oh yeah, on the show. And it is
Wait, we see them on a
but like be together.
crotch goblin.
We see
got
them
it.
on their first date after all of this.
On the show, right?
Oh yeah, on the show. And it is
Boring.
So weird.
Why?
So during the car ride, Zizi has the audacity to just say things out of her butt. She's just straight talking out of her crack. She says things like, I think this season is going to be great. Which is so weird. I didn't even know you could break the fourth wall like that. And then Tian is just like, yeah, usually people will think that their own season is the best. No one thinks this, okay? Like, what's happening?
What?
This season is crazy. And so people are 3 times speed watching this because no one wants to see Zizi and Tian be happy together. And during all of this, Zizi starts sharing, unprompted, about her childhood trauma. And it's like she's stealing Bao Bao's story. So Zizi, her whole trauma, she came out with her story and she voluntarily shared it with people on day 1. She was a bombshell, so she came in a little later. And her whole little life story was when I was in high school, I was bullied by one of the seniors, in college.
Yeah,
and
that was her
I have
secret.
scars from it. And so people felt really, really bad for her. A lot of the girls on the show were crying for her. And then later, as she started bullying Bao Bao, people were wondering, maybe we need justice for the senior, because I don't know if she was the one that was bullied or if she was the one that was doing the bullying. We don't really know. None of this sounds true. And then Bao Bao shared her confession with Zizi because she was trying to show, I'm trying to show you where I'm coming from and maybe why you think I behaved the way that I behaved and maybe why I'm a little more emotional. And she talks about how she was abandoned as a kid and she was
really sad shit,
abused
bro.
growing up, and there was lots of sexual harassment from male family members, and she just went through so much hardship, and somehow still she rise, you know what I mean? I'm brain rotted too. I have to detox. I have to go read a book soon. It's gonna be smut, so maybe I should read a classic, okay? She still rose up from it, and then Zizi's reaction to all of this was yeah, I have sympathy, but I'm not her mom that abandoned her.
You sound like...
What am I gonna do?
Yeah, that
okay?
was crazy.
So Zizi goes on this date and she
She said
starts
it's gonna be
adopting Bao Bao's trauma, and she starts unprompted talking about how her parents used to fight a lot, and she's just someone that's so terrified of conflict. And everyone's like, what's happening?
You're
and
terrified
she's like, yeah,
of
so I used
conflict?
to just be so distraught all the time in the house, and I would never really feel comfortable. And all the comments are so lost at what's happening. They're saying,
Who asked?
you are a total fighting machine. You're a fucking tank.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? These two, they're just not self-aware. So they're in this car, they're taking pictures together, and people are like, you guys look nothing like what you guys show on social media. What's up with these filters? If you take the picture that they took in the car and then compare it to the pictures on their social media, they don't even look like the same people. Especially Tian. Tian, he looks like some sort of K-pop idol on his Douyin. I'm like, is this the same person? He looks
So that's why I couldn't find this nigga. I saw something that looked like this, but I'm like, that looked nothing like this. Oh.
They don't even look like the same people, especially Tian. Tian, he looks like some sort of K-pop idol on his Douyin. I'm like, is this the same person? I was so confused. So they go to their date and they're gonna make these little tea cakes. They're really small little cakes. You eat them with tea. So when she's making them, Zizi said that she would make one for each.
You eat them with tea. Oh, okay, Noona. I wasn't gonna eat them with water. Look at the way she said that to us, John.
Confused. So they go to their date and they're gonna make these little tea cakes. They're really small little cakes. You eat them with tea. So when she's making them, Zizi said that she would make one for each girl in the house. Because you know her, she's a girl's girl. That night when she returns, she brings over 2 of the tea cakes that she made, and she told Bao Bao, choose one of the tea cakes. So then she fails to mention, however, Zizi fails to mention that when she was making them, one of them had fallen onto the table. And the table, I mean, you don't know. It's not that clean. It's not like your
It's a
house,
table,
right?
bro.
We're
It's
if
a
I'm
random
cooking and
table.
something falls on my counter, I'm gonna put it in the pot because I know my house is clean. But we don't know this table. We don't know what the producers were doing on this table. We don't know if someone wiped the table before they made the tea cakes.
It's a
We don't
random
know.
table,
It just
yeah.
fell on the table. I don't know why she didn't just make another one. I don't know why she brought it back. I don't know why she offered it
And
as
then
a
why
choice.
is she saying,
but
pick
Bao Bao
one?
ends up picking that one
How do we know all that?
because we saw it drop on the table, and then we see her offer it to Bao Bao, and Bao Bao picks the one that dropped on the table, and I'm like, what are the odds?
What are the
What
odds
are the
for real,
freaking
bro?
odds, okay? So Baba is like, wow, thank you. She picks one, and Zizi is like, that's actually the very first one that I made. It's my favorite one. Bao Bao's like, I'm so happy. Like, this is so sweet. Because remember, they just got into a huge fight where Bao Bao was bawling. Zizi was like, you're about to get bullied when we get out of here because everyone's going to freaking hate you because you did me so dirty. She gaslights Bao Bao. So Bao Bao's just sitting there with like her tail tucked the entire time thinking she's about to be public enemy number 1.
Unnecessarily so, by the way.
And she just is so excited
like
about
all this shit
tea
did not
cake.
come to light.
And then as she's about to eat it, Zizi is like, but that one fell on the table. The one you chose. So like, you can eat it if you want to.
Huh?
And the way she said it is really weird. Because, like, okay, I don't know. It's just weird in general
Why
that
would
she even
anybody
let Bao
want
Bao
to
choose
eat
that
it?
as an option. And then she watched her choose it. Like, she could have just been like, oh, like, this one you should just look at it or take a picture because, like, I dropped it on the table. I don't even know why it's an option that she could choose. But Bao Bao, at this point, she's like, you can eat it if you want to. What are you supposed to do? So Bao Bao, she's like, you just threatened me that I'm about to be public enemy number 1. It's okay. I'm going to eat it. As long as it was within 3 seconds, it's fine. Like the 3-second rule. So Baba is so appreciative of her gift. She starts taking pictures of it on her little phone. And she's like, what's in it? What's in it? It's red bean paste. Oh, that's so amazing. And Bao is about to take a bite. Zizi, and remember Chen 71?
Yes.
Who is Zizi's roommate
Yes.
inside of all of this.
Follower.
And she was initially very friendly with Bao Bao, and people noticed that throughout the days, she started pulling away from Bao Bao and was being less inviting, less talkative, and less nice to her. And so people think that she's Zizi's follower. And so Chen 71 is sitting there on the couch and watching. Zizi, this is crazy. She looks so excited when Bao Bao bites into the tea cake. Her expression almost looks like she wants Bao Bao to eat it precisely because it had fallen on the table. I don't know how to describe it because, like, technically she's just smiling. And yes, if you have no nuance, you could argue, like, she's just smiling because Bao Bao is eating the tea cake that
she's
she
smiling
made.
way too hard.
This is a bully smile.
Yeah,
I don't know how else
it
to
is.
explain it. I don't know how else.
It's like the smile when someone gives you something. This is a perfect example. If someone has ever given you something like randomly and you're like, you want this cookie? And you take the cookie and you see the look on their face and that smirk / smile, bro, that is a vindictive, or like a, I don't know if it's vindictive all the way, but for this situation, vindictive as hell, bro. Nah, that's not no I'm happy she ate my cookie smile. What? It's not that type of smile though. It's not that type of smile. It's she's happy that she ate the cookie that fell on the floor. Yes. I really hate that there are certain words that we as a human society have now made like weird. And it's like, I don't want to be that guy to be like, oh, I'm immature, or, you know, your mind is too dirty. But it's like, we all know what cookie could be referred to sometimes. And I wasn't thinking like that, but I know some people. Oh my God, maybe I'm the only one thinking like that. What if I'm the dirty one? But it's like, bruh, I can't be. I've heard it in songs. I think it's just the way that I've said it. I ain't gonna lie, eat my cookie is crazy. That is crazy. Okay. So I'm not tripping, but I did just phrase things wrong.
I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know how else.
It is a bully
It's
smile.
like that bully smile. You don't know until you've experienced it firsthand. And then it makes you go, wait, I'm so confused. But like,
Oh yeah, she's a bully and she's smiling.
no,
So
no, it's a very specific
I get it, I
smile.
get it.
Yeah, you get it, okay?
I do get it, yes,
and
yes,
Bao
yes,
Bao is like, it's really good. And Zizi's like, good. Oh my God.
Nah.
You're
nah,
so scary.
Nah.
After she bites into it, Zizi even gives her a thumbs up. And then she's like holding on to Chen 71, and Chen 71 is smiling. And I'm like, I think I've seen this before. And netizens are just commenting because there's live comments in these Chinese reality. Can you imagine if they did that on Love Island?
so good.
So good.
So good.
Netizens are commenting like, why didn't you just say something
Is
when
Love
Baba was
Island
picking
really
one,
that
like she was
lit?
about to eat it, and you're only now telling her that it fell on the table? Like, why are you giving her something that fell on the table in the first place? Other people are pointing out Chen 71, and they're like, look at her face. Look at her face. Why is she cheesing like that? And like Zizi is leaning against her, like grabbing her arm, almost like, look. And they're both smiling. It's the bully smile. I don't know how else to describe it, okay?
Yeah.
This is another major reason that people start disliking Chen 71, and that causes a lot of drama when this wraps filming and the show airs. Now, everything Zizi and Tian do on this show, the rest of the show, just feel simply malicious. They drive everyone crazy, either as a pair, individually, it doesn't matter, okay? And no one even wants to look at them. But in episode 8, people get to finally watch their date with a smile on their faces. The entire episode is actually titled, like, I don't know what you would title episodes, okay? But they title it, Zizi and Tian give each other silent treatment in the car. I'm just like, what kind of title to a reality show is that?
That's a smart one,
I gotta
though.
click.
Yeah, exactly,
So
exactly.
after everything that happened,
Exactly.
this episode title threw everyone off guard. They're like, we gotta watch what happens. Viewers
Probably the
are
highest
thrilled
viewed.
just from the title alone. And within seconds
that's
of
a
this
good gift,
episode,
you know?
people are like bubbling with excitement. They're like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I got to get to the car. I've never
excited
been so
too.
excited for them
I'm
to
actually
show
so
up
excited
on my
right now. I ain't gonna lie.
screens. So they get into their
Because
little
think from the perspective of me, I've watched nonstop, like it's just a nonstop barrage of them together attacking everyone. They can only turn to each other and start attacking. Oh my gosh, that's the natural course of events. The rabid dogs don't care about any sort of connection. I can't wait to see this, bro.
just from the title alone. And within seconds of this episode, people are like bubbling with excitement. They're like, I don't know
Talk to me,
what's gonna
Noona.
happen, but I got
Noona,
to get
you're
to the
building
car.
this
I've
up.
never been so excited for them to show up on my screens. So they get into their little date. And this is, before they get into their date, Zizi has the opportunity to look at Tian's secret.
What is Tian's
Look
secret?
at Tian's secret.
Yeah, what is his secret?
And she's gonna do it alone. And you will be surprised by how unserious and absurd this entire thing is. It's just, Tian is sitting there. He looks somber.
Is this a recording or?
Yeah, so she's watching a video and he says, my secret is that I don't want to work.
Oh,
And the top comment on the live stream comments has said, excuse me?
What?
Excuse me? Is
What did
this
he
a show
say?
of secrets? Or are we just saying fucking wishes now? What the fuck? What do
Who wants?
what do you mean?
What is he talking about?
this guy is so dumb. I cannot.
Idiotic.
In my future life, I have no plans to go to work. If I had to say what my job is right now, I do just like random jobs here and there. To make it sound better, I guess you could say I'm a freelance worker. Probably in the next
This nigga's a bum. No. Freelance worker. No, he's just a bum. It makes sense. That's why his nipples like that. I get it.
random jobs here and there. To make it sound better, I guess you could say I'm a freelance worker. Probably in the next 10 years, I'm not gonna find a 9-to-5 job. I don't hate the jobs, I just hate the system. I'm someone that really needs freedom. I wanna sleep when I wanna sleep, I wanna wake up when I wanna wake up. Even if this means I won't have stable income or if my living standards are lower than others, I will still choose not to work a 9-to-5 job.
Bro, this is
This is bad.
probably the worst thing you can say on a date like, to your date.
Yeah.
Like on a dating show, this is abysmal. But also, like, how is this a secret?
Yeah.
This
This
is,
isn't-
I mean, this is not even a legitimate secret. I think everyone, you don't understand the word secret. A secret is something you don't tell others or something that no one else knows, okay? But you're already living this so-called secret lifestyle and openly not working. So everyone around you probably knows your so-called secret. And it's just weird. How on earth is this a secret?
A secret would be, I'm actually a very hard worker. That, my friend,
Yes.
That
is
would be a secret.
Like,
yeah.
I would be so surprised.
Like, I worked construction for
With
15
this,
years.
Everyone is like, what's happening? Do we not all feel the same way? But we still go to work?
Exactly.
I'm so confused.
Nigga, no-
you
who
think
wants
I
to
like
work?
here? Like, trying to go on my app and vote all the time for Love Island? Like, no, I don't like working. No one likes work.
Well,
I'm just
Noona,
kidding.
okay.
But you get what I'm saying. It's just shocking. What are you talking about? And so the interviewer has to even ask, because the other confessions, the interviewer is not really guiding the confession or secret because they're like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. They're probably like on the side empathizing and just like trying to make them feel comfortable and safe. But the interviewer is like, like, you want to start a business or something? Like, what do you mean you don't want a 9-to-5? Like, maybe you're an
I thought you said they were
entrepreneur. I just don't
empathizing.
have what it takes right now
What?
I just don't have what it takes.
to be an entrepreneur. Yeah. I do have
So you don't want to work. You don't want to be an entrepreneur. What's the third option? Homelessness? That should fulfill everything that you want. I think. Yeah, you could sleep whenever. You have as much freedom as you want. You could eat whatever. Well, I'm confused. Is he a Nepo baby too? He gotta be a Nepo baby for him to develop this type of attitude. What did his parents think? Nah, Nepo baby. Yeah, because he thinks he's gonna inherit. Oh, he probably is gonna inherit a lot of money or something. Try. My stream deck is out for delivery. Yo, I haven't had a stream deck in like 2 months, bro. They've been out of stock, and I finally got one. I haven't had a stream deck. I felt so limited, my nigga. I'm so happy. Sorry, I didn't mean to like distract you from the important shit that we got going on right in front of us. But I just had to tell y'all, I was excited, bro. Come on. I was excited, bro. It's here. Oh my gosh, it's actually here, bruh. I'm so happy. Ooh, hold on. Can't reveal the address. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on, bruh. Bruh, it's like so hard. Just open. I gotta calm down, huh? Okay, my fault. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Bro, y'all don't understand. This shit is amazing. Oh my gosh. This nigga's a bum.
You want to start a business or something? Like, what do you mean you don't want a 9-to-5? Like, maybe you're an entrepreneur? I just don't have what it takes right now
I just don't have what it takes.
to be an entrepreneur. Yeah. I do have friends with stable jobs and steady incomes, but that doesn't stop me from doing what I want. When the other guest finds out that I work odd jobs, they might not like it. They might even hate it. You know, on a dating show, someone with odd jobs might be looked down upon. Probably no one would prefer it. A lot of people, especially parents, have the wrong idea that odd jobs don't pay well. I can't imagine if I went home with a girl and her parents asked about my job, I would get how they feel. When they hear odd jobs, they think unstable, not well off, no money. But for me, my quality of life has never dropped, and I have my own financial plans.
Like,
I hope this secret of mine won't affect how someone feels about me. I hope she doesn't mind financial plans.
like what? What are your financial plans? To leech and mooch off everyone around you?
Off no money. But for me, my quality of life has never dropped, and I have my own financial plans. I hope this secret of mine won't affect how someone feels about me. I hope she doesn't mind and can support me.
What is odd jobs?
Support me.
Know?
We don't know.
This nigga want to be a
Odd
sugar
job
baby.
is odd.
Yeah, yeah. Like, we don't know. He never really describes odd jobs. Yeah. And so the
He
interviewer
wants a
is like,
sugar partner.
what do you mean you have your own financial plans? Like, have you ever thought about how much you want to make? Maybe a few million.
Maybe a few million.
Yes.
Wow.
So the interviewer is like, I don't think you can make a few million.
With odd
Can
jobs.
I not? Who told you that? I think I'm pretty confident in myself.
Damn. He thinks this is Love Island, and he's gonna
Yeah.
walk out of here with
Like, with money? Like, there's
With
no
mad
prize at the end of this,
followers,
buddy. Like, what's
sponsorships.
happening right now? As Zizi is listening to Tien's secret, she keeps smiling a little here and there, you know. That smile is this boy's a loser smile. I don't know how else. She
Really?
has the bully smile, and now it's this boy's a loser smile.
So not so outstanding.
laughing at him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for
Oh.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So she's no longer into him.
Yeah.
She was never
It's the
into him, I
smile
feel
that
like.
I give when boys be out there saying some crazy shit, okay?
Boys with the mics.
Yeah, boys with the mics
Them
be saying some stuff, and you're like,
podcasters.
I don't have the energy to fight this. So you just go, you're weird. Okay, that's that smile, okay? And knowing her, she's probably laughing at how absurd this whole thing is, but she can't admit it. In the video, Tien basically says he doesn't want a real job. He just wants to do odd jobs. He somehow thinks he's gonna make a few $1 million, and he expects the girl to support him, which also sounds like he wants the girl to financially support him.
Yeah.
In the comments,
that's
netizens
exactly what I
say,
think.
"Don't worry, Zizi will definitely mind. This is crazy." So they get into
Wow,
the car
actually
on their
weird.
little date. You know, the comments are still gung ho on this. They're like, "I still don't understand how his daydreams are a secret." Like, they're like, is this like fucking Make a Wish? Like, what are we doing here? This is not a secret
At all. It's just a
Anyway,
fanciful
they get in the
wish.
car. And I do want to mention, there's nothing wrong with being unemployed or working odd jobs. I think everyone has different stages of life. But if you refuse to work
That's the
and
problem.
expect to make millions a
We
year,
know, Noona,
and you
like-
want a girl to support you, that is incorrect.
You're just a
The only
loser.
part of his statement that I agree with is like, yeah, fuck the system. The system
Incorrect.
does suck. But you know what? Damn.
And you're a mama boy.
Yeah. And you're not objectively good looking with your shirt off. I don't want to body shame, but like, pipe down. I'm TT. I'm just kidding. I just can't.
What is she?
So after
She keep
hearing
on
the
mentioning
secret, Zizi-
Tribe. She keep on mentioning this Love Island TT. Is it something that we gotta tap into, bruh? do we watch Love Island? I feel like that's a scary scene to step into, bro. Cause my sisters have been tapped in with Love Island, and this shit get real serious and toxic, bruh. No cap. My sisters have literally beefed over couples that they've supported, and it's like, bruh, you don't even know them niggas. You don't even know the niggas. Chill. Y'all literally grew up together. Like, what the fuck?
So after hearing the secret, Zizi tells the producers, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. But then on the date, we're like, it bothers you. It bothers you. Because she brings up the topic. And she said, when I first heard your secret, I thought,
She just scoffed?
like, no big deal. Like, I was laughing when I was watching the front part. It's like, you know, not even a crazy secret. Like, was the front part funny? It felt like you were making it up. But towards the end, I get what you mean. But of course, you know, like we're kind of confused what all this means. And so she's like, has anyone ever asked you to become an actor before? Yeah, for short skits and stuff. But immediately after he says that, Zizi's smile falls. It's almost like a setup. It was kind of weird, right? She's like, has anyone ever asked you if you like want to be an actor? And he's like, yeah. And she's like,
Wait, why?
What?
she tells the
Why
interviewers,
did
you know,
she-
when I came onto this show, a lot of people asked me about my ideal type, and putting aside social class, age, career, looks, the only thing that I cannot accept is when my partner might want to go into acting.
I see.
So she's like, have you ever thought of signing with a company, becoming an actor, things like that? You know, this is the ultimate question. I haven't really decided on it. So right now, if your secret is that you do odd jobs, I would think that it's fun and I wouldn't mind because I'm very good at my job. But if your secret is that you want to become an actor, this would bother me a lot. Like when I first came in here, this is what I told the directors. Instantly, both of them go silent in the car. Tian later tells the producers, like, to be honest, if I had acting opportunities, I would take it. I can't give up on what I want just because of her emotions. I would consider in reality, would I want bread or would I want love? That's crazy to call money bread. Okay, like
bread?
crazy. This is just with his looks, his physique, his height, his attitude, his personality. People are like, you don't have to worry.
Both of them are living in like La La Land.
Like Delululand.
She's like, I'm just this top actress that everybody want a piece of me. Everybody
call
want
it
my
bread,
clout,
bro.
want my fame. And then he's like, you know what? I think that I'm gonna break out. Directors, please call me.
Yeah.
Don't hold back.
Forget her emotions.
Yes.
Like, I will
Directors,
step
call
up to
me.
the plate.
Exactly.
I
I will
will step up
sacrifice
My
love.
line is
Yes,
open.
for the job.
Zizi is like, my ex-boyfriends wanted to be an actor and go into the entertainment industry, and that's why I broke up with him. And so Tian goes,
Oh.
Like, why? Tell me about it.
he doesn't want
Exactly.
to, yeah.
I wanna know
He's
why.
like, oh. And they just get silent and they both go on their phones, and in the comments, everyone felt like, what is happening? They just realized that they are not getting what they want from each other. Tian probably thought that he was going to become an actor and become the top couple after this show airs, and that he's going to use all of that to just propel himself into stardom.
Yeah.
And Zizi thought that she's getting like the final prize of the show, and she's going to come out of this looking like this amazing actress with the boyfriend that everybody wanted. And it's like, nobody wanted him. Nobody wanted him
And
but
even
you.
sort
You
of.
even said he's not so outstanding.
what I
What
was-
are we supposed to do with that information? Okay. So she's just like
That's what I'm
grasping
thinking.
at all these things, and they're both just, it's silent the entire
I love this.
Like, the netizens are talking. Yeah. It's just the comments, just live bullet comments. Yeah, and the netizens
is
are
so
like,
funny.
wait, so you can be an actress, but other people can't? Others are saying, if you give him the chance, he would definitely take it. Others are saying, what chance? Who would even want to watch him? So then they get to their next date. It's at a chocolate confectionery.
I'm sorry. I know I just got the stream deck, so you're gonna have to deal. Editor, lower the sounds. I'm gonna spam this shit for a couple vids. I'm sorry, bro. You know, I'm gonna have to add some new sounds and shit. Just don't worry about me, okay? I'm just happy right now.
Even want to watch him. So then they get to their next date. It's at a chocolate confectionery, and neither of them are talking, and you just feel this tension. Surprisingly, given her track record, Zizi isn't even the one giving Tian the cold shoulder. It's actually the other way around. Like, Tian does not want to talk to Zizi. He's just like not even there. The ingredients are laid out on the table, and you know, both of them are wearing brown, which is matching like the cocoa beans, the cacao beans that are placed on the table. And Zizi is like, oh my gosh, like we're
I
matching
call
the
them that.
chocolate and like we're matching each other. And Tian doesn't even just go. They go to break open.
So it
Yeah.
bothers him that much that he's not gonna get famous.
He
or
wants his
clout
screen
from
time.
this.
Yeah.
That's all
basically.
he wants.
Yeah.
That's so Bizarre.
So weird.
but falls in line with his
I don't know why it
character.
bothers him.
Boy's upset.
Boy's upset.
Boy mad.
Boy, man.
And so what they have to do is they have to open up the cacao beans, mush up the inside beans, and make the chocolate. Zizi's having a lot of fun in the beginning, but because she wasn't strong enough, she can't even open up any of the beans. Now, she's like, I don't think I can open it. How do I get it to open? Just press on it. I think it's because I have nails. Tian clearly sees Zizi is struggling, but he doesn't offer to help her at all. He's just busy fumbling with his own beans, doesn't even bother to look at her. The teacher on site even tries to like give a subtle, if the guy is strong, he can always help the girl. Nothing. Ignored both of them.
They're perfect.
Meanwhile, the day before, like literally 24 hours before, when they were making tea cakes, he was like helping her put the apron on, tying the apron when they were making the little tea cakes. And now that Zizi says she doesn't want to partner in the entertainment industry, he doesn't even bother to help her.
Yo,
And he's
it's
just
so
saying things like,
blatant, his
teacher, I think
interests.
inside the beans are breaking very easily. Like, I think inside is getting broken. It's okay, because we have to mush them up in the end. Zizi tries to ask him for help for a second time, but again, he just pretends that he didn't get the hint, ignores her. And at this point, Zizi already got a bit annoyed, so she demanded Tian to peel some for her. She's like, you should peel some for me too. Okay. I'll peel it. No, it's okay. I'll peel it. It's okay. I won't force you. I'll peel it.
What the?
What's happening?
What?
She even tells the interviewers later, like, I was so happy at first making the chocolate, but when we were peeling the cacao, my nails were hurting a lot. Like, one of them even split open. He didn't even offer to help me. And to be honest, I was a bit unhappy. And so she starts moving away from Tian and just, like, starts aggressively smashing the beans into the freaking mortar to smash them. And Zizi's just taking her anger out on the beans. She's doing it so loudly and aggressively that even Tian is getting surprised and is like, wow, you've got really strong hands, which, you know what, is the last thing that I would want to hear after a shit day. If someone told me, you got some good, strong hands, you're getting punched, okay? Let me just crush you as well.
She said that?
Yeah. And he's like, am I some sort of bad person? I've channeled all the urge. I had to crush you into pounding these beans instead. And like, you can just tell she means every single word of that. She's not joking.
She really said this?
What did I do? Is it because I like to copy Ultraman? Did I insult your idol? Like, you know how he likes to make these weird noises? Like he was pretending to be Mickey Mouse. And she starts laughing. So, yeah, I mean, I guess he managed to make her laugh, but they make their own little chocolate and then they go back home and it's still incredibly awkward.
Yeah, like that didn't do nothing.
And on the way home, Tian's just on his phone and Zizi looks pissed off, but she's also not temperamental. So people are like, see, she's not temperamental because she knows no one's going to back her up because Tian doesn't even want to date her anymore. And the whole energy, the rest of the show, I mean, they keep going on dates, but you could clearly tell that Tian is pulling away. His change in behavior is so obvious. Like the second Zizi said he didn't want to partner in the entertainment industry, it's like a light switched. He is not the same person. He won't even give her the time of day. He won't even be normal polite. This is what I hate about some guys. Like when they don't want to date you, they can't even be regular polite. And I'm like, that's so weird. You are only nice to people you want to date. Like this is, you don't have any sort of manners.
That
You
is
can't be
nasty.
cordial with anyone. You can't be polite. Like when she's talking to him, he'll just give her like a 1,000-yard stare and just... That's it. They go to this cafe and this is like the night before the final, like the finale of the show. And at the finale, it's kind of like Singles Inferno where you have to make a confession to the person that you love and decide if you guys are going to leave the show together. What does that mean? It means absolutely nothing. Like you're just going to go back home and maybe you're going to date a little bit or maybe you're not, or maybe you're going to pretend to date and milk it for the cameras. I don't know, okay? But they're talking about, oh, like what's going to happen tomorrow? Like which couples do you think are going to confess? And so they start talking about it. And Zizi is like, well, I think Barry and PR Lily, Jiko and Influencer Jay, they're probably going to get together. And Tian goes, then do you think I should confess? I don't know. He's like, well, do you want me to confess? And she says, like, what could you imagine Zizi says in this moment? Like, what sounds like something Zizi would say?
If you want to. Or...
I mean, that sounds normal. Like, if you want to, sure. Like, it's up to you, right?
Yeah.
She says, if other people have it, I also want it. Like, what the? I don't even, what do you mean?
Nepo,
She
baby.
literally says, if other people
Entitled,
have it,
spoiled
I
Nepo.
also want it.
Nepo,
Like,
baby.
ma'am, this is a dating show.
What the hell?
What are
do
you
mean?
talking about?
Yeah, I
like
don't
no
know.
one's getting a free car. This is not Jeopardy. Like it's
Like,
a
these aren't
dating show.
items.
You're so dumb.
it's
It's also
ridiculous.
not even romantic.
Yeah,
like
at
if
all.
you're an actress,
This
you
is the
would
worst
be-
thing you will say.
Yes.
Should I propose? Well, if
other
other
people-
people propose, you should too.
It's so weird. I thought as an actress, she would be able to come on this show.
I ain't gonna lie, you will never see me again. That is probably the worst answer. That's worse than a no. That's worse than a no. I ain't gonna lie. That has to be. Cause think about it, you in a full-blown relationship. Nah, I can't. I'd be so heated. I'd be so mad. Cause think about what that means. Like, what type of person is that? That's like a completely envious, materialistic, jealous type of person. Do you want to marry that type of person? How long have you been dating such a person? How long have they been hiding such? Nah, I'd be sick.
It's so weird. I thought as an actress,
Bizarre,
she would
bruh.
be able to come on this show and like maybe she would know what the audience would want and she would play it
That's
so
what
well
I was
that we'd
saying.
be tricked and like
Fake
we'd
it.
be like, you know what? I think they love each other. But no, she's like, if others have it, I also want it. Like what the fork is happening? On the last day of the show, everyone receives a message saying, today you're about to leave the house, the villa. Before packing your bags and departing, there's one thing I ask you to think carefully about.
Are we-
In your heart, is there someone you want to keep in touch with after leaving? If yes, please be brave and invite them to meet face to face and say what you truly want to say. Please send their name or please send none. In the end, Bao Bao and Professor both sent none and they left the house alone. As for the other couples, all of them confessed to their love interests, including Tian and Zizi. But Tian, he picked Zizi, and the producers are like, oh, so why'd you pick her? So he's sitting in his little producer chair, and he says, you know, in the end, I followed my heart, and I sent Zizi's name. I interacted with her the most, and among all the girls, she's the one I felt the most positive about. She has so many strengths. She's good at her job. She has a good mind, and she's the kind of person who can easily succeed. It just sounds like you're trying to be a leech, right? Like you're trying to be a sugar baby. That's what that sounds
she's
like.
good at her
Zizi
job.
seems hesitant on when she receives the message, you know, trying to make the decision. And she said, we both usually act very professionally in front of the camera, so I don't really know if he's interested in me, but I guess we'll just have to see. So here we go. And in the end, she sends in Tian's name and they go meet in this field. And Tian is standing there with the world's saddest bouquet of flowers. It looks like one singular hydrangea with like 3 filler flowers and then just like a lot of paper around the sides to make it
Filler
look like
flowers is
something, but it
crazy.
just looks like one hydrangea. Now, am I dogging on flowers? No, incels, calm down, okay? Flowers are great. Flowers are beautiful. Any sort of small
There's incels for flowers?
no, incels, calm down, okay? Flowers are great. Flowers are beautiful. Any sort of small flower, big or small, I think I should be grateful. However, you know, everyone else's flowers were a lot bigger.
Hold on, they
a lot
were.
bigger, okay? And he comes in with this small flower.
were
And
bigger.
it's not even just the flower. It's the way he gives the flower. By the way, the live comments are like, the bouquet could not be smaller. All the live comments are like, did he pick the flower off the ground? Like, what's happening? Like, that's how small it is. So I'm not the one judging these flowers, okay? She arrives and he's standing facing the other direction. So she taps him on the shoulder, which is like a very cute little moment of like, he's gonna turn around and then ta-da, flowers, okay? He doesn't turn around. What do you mean you don't turn around? So she's like tapping his back. He's not turning around and she's just staring at the back of his head. And you would think he's trying to plan some romantic gesture, right? But he goes, come in front of me. So then,
I thought you said, oh,
For the
I fell asleep.
so then he's like,
For the
walk
screen
in front of
time?
me, like come to my front area. So she like walks around him and faces him, and like I thought there was gonna be some sort of like maybe he wrote "I love you" on his face, and like the O in love is his mouth, you know.
Aw.
But no, it's just because the sun was actually facing in that direction. So if he had turned around, then the sun would be in his eyes, and he would be squinting the whole time. So he wanted
That's
her
even worse than
to
screen
come
time.
around. So now she's
She's-
squinting the
Oh my
whole
God, this is
time.
insane.
Yo.
Wait, is she really squinting?
She's her hand
That's
is
actually
up.
crazy.
No, yes.
You know, you can also turn maybe the other side.
Like turn sideways.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with this guy?
Yeah, no, I don't know because I feel like you are my professional sunbrella.
Yeah.
I'd be hiding from the sun in your shadow. I'm like, what do you mean?
But baby boy's trying to be an actor. You know?
He can't get them wrinkles from the sun, okay? So he hands her the flowers and he says, Now
Baby
it's
boy trying to
time.
be in.
And I fucking hate this word. I'm so over this word. Now it's time for my sincere confession.
Oh my
First of all,
god.
who even says that before a confession? What do you mean
Now it's time for my
We've only known each other for less than 10 days. But I feel like I've gotten to know you very well. And we've grown so much closer. One thing we have in common is that we're both slow to open up. That's why I feel these 10 days just aren't enough. I hope we can have more time to understand each other and communicate deeper. When I first met you, I thought, hey, this girl is really nice. Our time together has
This is
been
how
so
he's
fulfilling and
confessing?
interesting. And we got to experience so many new things. No, this is the type of wedding vow that would make me walk away. I would walk out of there, okay? This has been an amazing experience for both of us. We still have plenty time ahead. We don't have to rush anything. We can take it slow. As he delivers his sincere confession,
Ambiguous ass confession. What do you mean? I can't do it. I can't do it. I reject. Negative. Incorrect. Nope. 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 This is not only so unromantic, but I also feel like you disrespected me. If you think I'm gonna accept this, maybe the confession and then like the date afterwards is gonna be so lit, we won't even care about the flowers. But the confession itself is ass. So the person is not so outstanding, the flowers is mid, and the confession is ass. Yeah, they're perfect for each other. Cause that's, I mean, yeah, you think Zizi deserves better than this? Here, get out of here.
we don't have to rush anything. We can take it slow. As he delivers his sincere confession, comments were
Sincerest.
simultaneously begging them to get together and roasting them. They're both so unbearable that people want them to get married. like just go get married. I don't care. And also the way he delivered this sincere confession, it's like two elementary schoolers reading off a piece of paper.
Yeah, I could tell it was
It's really
deadpan.
weird. It's really weird. Zizi
Hey, I think that maybe we should consider trying this. And you know, who knows what could happen. Maybe we could end up actually liking each other. So we should take our time.
It's really weird. It's really weird. Zizi says, you know, when I first met you, you didn't leave a very memorable impression on me. Everything was still a blur and no one really stood out to me yet. At the time, you struck me as someone who's the same on the inside and out. And I think people like that are boring. I really don't like people who...
Is this a rejection?
What is her point here?
This is the type of TikTok where the comments are like, girl, he hates you, run! Like,
I think she
they're
hates
just
him
saying
too.
some crazy Yeah, I don't really like people who are too open inside and out. But because of your courage, we got to know each other. Then after what happened later, I saw a deeper side of you. That was when I truly wanted to get to know you better. Like you said, I'm someone who's slow to warm up. Yesterday at the cafe, I wanted to hear more from you, but I know you're shy. You can always tell me these things privately.
What?
Like, it's just like so elementary school
I'm so
reading off a
confused, actually.
confession.
I'm actually confused.
Sincerely, you know, like very weird.
But they're not saying
Like,
anything.
People are just begging, like, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay,
Next
this is so
cutscene.
dumb. And at first, when she got the flowers, she did look
Skip.
a little happy. And then they like had all the groups rejoin. And she's looking around and she's like, wait a fucking minute.
Everybody's flowers is bigger than mine.
That seems like a bouquet. And I got a singular garden hydrangea. What?
What the heck?
And she looked genuinely so upset about it that later the interviewer asks in Tian's interview, like, what do you think she felt about the flowers? Like, was she happy? Did she like the flowers? She probably was at first. She loves the color blue, so I picked a blue hydrangea. But later on, she wasn't as happy because Finance Bro's bouquet was much bigger than mine. But I don't think you should compare yours to others, though. You know, this flower represents my feelings. Just because theirs were bigger doesn't mean mine is any less meaningful. What do you mean? Yes, it kind of sometimes does, okay? But he says, I
Yeah,
think
like,
that's a misconception.
I'm not gonna
Again,
take your
this
word
might be
for
true
it,
for
bro.
normal people. Like, I don't go online looking at flowers going, wow, their flowers are so much bigger than the flowers I got. But it's like, it's just his vibe. Like, you know he was being cheap with it.
Maybe they had to pay for it, maybe?
That's what it seems like.
Right? Because otherwise, why wouldn't they all get the same flowers,
exactly.
right? Why would he get a smaller one?
They have to
So he
go out of
must
their
cheapen
way.
out.
Yeah.
They were
what the
probably
vibe.
like,
Okay, flowers.
And given the fact that he's unemployed, bum, no job, wants to be not an entrepreneur or even a 9-to-5, where he couldn't afford. He had to call his mama, can I have like $10 for flowers? That's so sad, bro. Ultra, what was they was talking about, Ultraman or whatever? You're an ultra loser, bro. Piggy Nips the ultra loser. So amusing, because I know that Zizi been seen this, but she gotta follow through with the plot. She gotta stay with this excuse of a man. I'm just curious how far she gonna go with it, though. You know, I'm very curious to see how far she goes with it.
otherwise, why wouldn't they all get the same flowers,
Yeah.
right? Why would he get a smaller one? So he must cheapen out.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
that's
bro.
the
Probably
vibe.
like,
Okay, flowers. How much? What's the minimum? You know what I mean?
it
What's the
doesn't mean
minimum?
it's less meaningful though.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It doesn't make it bigger,
It doesn't
smaller.
make it less sincere.
Yeah, sincerely sincere, right?
Sincere.
Is it in yet? We don't know. Okay, it's not about the size. Interviewer says, will you guys try being a couple offline? This is a very normal, basic question on a dating show, okay? Because that's what you want to know. Like, are we rooting for a couple that's
It's
going to
not about
make it
the
on the
size,
real
dude.
world? Plot twist, they never freaking do, but I have hope every single time. And for some reason, Tian looks completely taken aback. Like, he looks shocked. He's so confused by this question. He acts like this is like asking if he's gonna motorboat her boobs after this show. Like, he looks offended. He's like, try what? What? Try to be in a romantic relationship. Not that fast. I thought I heard wrong. How could we jump into a relationship so quickly? Oh my God, that would be so like presumptuous, so rash, so reckless. Like, that's a lot.
What? But the whole
People are like, bro, you already confessed. Like, you already had a sincere confession.
What was the
What is
confession?
so reckless? Like, I don't understand. Isn't that what you came on this show to do?
What was the point of the
interviewer is
confession?
like, do you want to tell the audience how you guys are going to try to progress in the future? We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
What do you mean?
What's wrong with him?
Do you have any wishes for yourself then? I hope that I will find the right person soon.
What the
Again, this is the dumbest thing anyone can say on a dating show. He's basically saying that Zizi is not for him right after he confessed. If he didn't confess, that's fine.
But he
It's so
just
dumb and
confessed.
shocking that even producers had to stop him and say, like, we're not even gonna put this in the episode. Like, this is basically saying that Zizi, like, she's not the one for you. But he just like confessed.
Wait,
The
they
producers,
said that?
yeah.
And then they proceed to put it in.
Yes. And he goes, oh, that's true. You can't use that. I hope I get to taste the fruits of love soon. It's more indirect, right?
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so
He's
good.
like, I hope I get to taste the fruits of love soon. When the producers released the secret car recording, you could already tell. Remember the secret car recording? They're fucking over these two.
Yeah.
So they leave this in. They leave all of it in.
I'm seeing-
And they just release it out into the world. They release the shit out of it. In fact, the producers even leave in this part where apparently he would sing a lot. Okay. Yeah.
Well, we don't
Yeah.
need to. We don't need to
Why
hear
are you
that.
singing?
Yeah, why are you
Oh,
singing?
you got a voice or something?
Yeah. They leave in that. They're just leaving it all in because he's just so ridiculous. And so this whole show airs from start to finish. And it's like released episode by episode. And all hell breaks loose on Chinese social media. And Tian becomes the epitome of if you don't have a mirror, you at least have piss. Okay, it's like a very demeaning way of saying you might not have enough self-awareness because you don't have a mirror. But you can still take a good look at yourself in the reflection of your own urine. Because what the hell is happening? But you've got no idea. Nothing up in here but just air. I can hear it. It sounds like turbulence. Show airs. Zizi and Tian's social media gets flooded with hate. They're getting bullied. Everyone's dragging them. Everyone who watched the show simply made it a mission.
Stupid. What did you
people
think
were
was
saying,
gonna
like,
happen?
I've never gone out of my way to leave comments to tell someone I hate them, but like this show made me do that. They had to turn on the protection feature on Douyin and Little Red Book, like meaning only your followers can comment. But even then, the comments on his latest post were people making fun of him, mocking. Only your followers can comment. But even then, the comments on
Bro, I love the emojis they use, bro. What? Nah, I gotta see what these, like, what do these mean, dude? I just feel like they're antagonistic, though. I don't think these are nice comments, bro. These feel like antagonistic emojis. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like they talking hella shit.
mocking him. They were attacking his behavior, his character, his lack of morals, and his overly edited pictures that look nothing like him on TV. People were saying like, Bao Bao is just too pretty. You don't even look like this on TV. People were just throwing tomato, tomato. They were booing him, okay? Do you scare yourself when you look at the original camera?
Oh my God.
When you look at the viewfinder?
Oh my
Do you
God.
scare yourself? Tian decides that he's going to do the only smart thing. And this is the last thing you should do.
Go on
He's
live?
going to go on a live stream. And he's going to apologize via live stream, okay? To his viewers, and he claims that he also apologized to Bao Bao in private. He said that after all of these episodes aired, he took a good long look at himself. He says, regarding the controversy sparked by the release of the episodes, I just made extremely radical comments and I spoke without thinking when I was overwhelmed by my emotions. I sincerely apologize to the person involved, Bao Bao, and I have reflected deeply since, then and truly regret my undignified behavior. I also apologize to Zizi. I failed to offer proper comfort and communication at that time. I let my emotions spiral out of control and led the situation to escalate. Finally, I sincerely apologize to the viewers. I'm sorry for letting you guys down with my words and my actions. Thank you for your criticism and corrections. I'm going to strictly discipline myself and be cautious with my words and deeds from now on.
Oh, yeah?
This is my sincere apology.
This nigga comparable with Logan Paul as far as apologies go. Jesus. Jesus. Top 5 YouTuber apologies of all time. No bull. That was horrific. I don't even know what he said. All I remember was that's my sincere apology. We don't want this bullshit ass apology, bro. Did Bao Bao come out and say that she accepted this? Oh, okay. Then you're never forgiven. It's that simple, my nigga. Y'all basically took this girl and tried to turn her into some character that the people hated for no reason. For no reason. This is a genuine girl, an actual innocent, sweet girl. And y'all try to villainize her for what? Y'all try to bully a girl on national television in front of everybody. And then you gonna try to apologize like this?
This is my sincere apology. The netizens pointed out that he keeps saying this is his apology and he's sincere, but he never actually even says, I'm sorry. Like those words never come out. And it just feels like he doesn't mean it. And then soon after, group chats get leaked. So he has a group chat. There's a group chat with his fans, like his super fans, okay?
What do you mean? From the show?
From where?
From online, before he went on the show.
He had fans?
Yeah. It's like a handful of them online, okay?
That's
and he starts
crazy.
talking on there, and,
How many people's in there?
like a handful. Yeah, a handful. Yeah, I think our family group chat is probably bigger in numbers.
Damn.
His apology is nothing but an act because this group chat is bad. He says in the group chat, all I can say is that people are the complete opposite of what they are on the show. Like, if you guys look at things from my perspective, you will know how sly and sneaky Bao Bao is.
Uh-oh.
He also says the truly good people suffer
Really?
from unfair reputations, while the truly
this how he
wicked get
talking-
away with everything.
So who's the good people?
And who's the wicked?
Him and
Zizi and
Zizi.
Baba.
Yes.
Zizi and-
And like people are, they even bring up like the whole, they thought the cameras were off and he says a curse word or something because it gets bleeped, and he basically admits to it and he goes, I cursed. So what? There were some parts bleeped out. I was talking in the car and I knew full well it was a private one-on-one conversation. I thought it wouldn't be recorded or aired, so I said a few curse words. I know swearing is wrong, but I thought it was just between the two of us. I think cursing when talking privately is normal. These words weren't meant for the audience. I wasn't trying to send a message to anyone, so I just feel like what they did was throw me under the bus and put me in a position where everyone would attack me. He also blames the producers
you
for
did that
faking
on your
that they
own.
turned off the cameras. And he's just like very upset by this, which is crazy because it's like, well, you still said what you said, and that's why they have this information.
Literally.
And he's like, I just feel like if I had known that the cameras were on, like I'd have a different reaction.
Yo.
Oh my god.
So yeah. And he's like, it just, honestly, that was a jerk move from the producers. And if we recall, when Tian invited Bao Bao to the pool, he was the one who brought up getting more screen time. But he like completely deletes this from anything. And he talks in the group chat and he's like, Bao Bao is the one that wanted screen time. Like she wants to be, that's all she cares about on the show.
Nigga,
And he's like, did you hear how she explained herself later? She said she did everything just for the camera. Did you guys hear that? That never happened, by the way.
What the fuck?
And he's like,
He's
if that's
the one
the
that
case, like,
said-
what did she even go on the show for? Just to chase clout and camera time? Like, he's just making up stories out of thin air. Also, he's calling the producers for a jerk for doing the same exact thing that he did to Bao Bao, which is secretly record her without her consent or permission.
Yes.
And so when netizens are reading these leaked group chats, they're so
This thing is
pissed
so stupid.
that some of them couldn't even sleep. They said, like, I'm genuinely, like, I'm growing white hairs. He has zero remorse. He clearly doesn't think he's wrong. He has no moral compass at all. He's
But
trying
he's
to blame the
stupid, though,
producers.
like-
He's trying to blame Bao Bao. It never occurs to him that if you aren't a bad person, there's no footage to use of you to make you look bad. He doesn't care about his actions. He only cares that he got exposed and it hurts his own interest. What's even crazier is that his fans even threw shade at Bao Bao, some of them, and they even blamed her for bringing crab into the interview room. Remember? He was like, I want some crab. I want the crab. Ugh, crab. And so she brought a crab. To be honest, I think the scene where she brought you the crab was really awkward. If I actually wanted it, I would have gotten it myself. That's what Tian says. Also, it's your confessional. Why would they let other guests in and even air that out? Like, I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it either.
His head got too big because he got 5 fans.
Yes.
5 yes
And
men.
they're like hyping the shit up,
Yeah.
okay? He's like, I mentioned that as well. Like, it was weird that they aired that. So, of course, 99.9999% of netizens are against him.
Yeah.
But it's also been said that Tian took screenshots of people criticizing or exposing him and then shared it into the group chat with his super fans and then asked them to identify those users. And he was basically egging them on to go cyberbully whoever those commentators were. And then later, because of this leaked thing, you know, he has to do another apology.
No way.
So this is the second apology. You know, he's like, I'm not who I was a week ago. I don't even recognize that person.
Really?
Basically, you know, and he's just like denying everything. And then he's like, you know, the all those screenshots of me bad mouthing Bao Bao and the producers in the group chat. That was actually before I filmed my first apology. So
that canceled it out.
yeah, because I was like, you know. And then I apologized and then I get it now, right? And then he's like, the netizens, they're just like distorting the timeline for their own narrative. He's like, it just doesn't even make any sense.
Do we
at
not
this
have like
point.
date?
He also still
date
doesn't believe
stamps?
that he's in the wrong. And this so-called apology is like just to save him from the continuous backlash so he can just still do social media. And it becomes obvious when you watch the second apology. He says things like, if you guys want to yell at me, I'm giving you guys the chance to do it here. If you think yelling at me will make you feel better or let you vent your emotions and dissatisfaction towards me, that's also normal, right? Also, I never instigated cyberbullying when I sent screenshots of those commentators' accounts. We actually never found out any of their identities.
So if you did find,
we
We tried.
tried,
We
but
tried
we
to
failed.
sim-
It's kind of like, hey, I'm gonna go water gun pew pew. Go find me this person's address. No one can figure it out because we're all bozos. And I'm like, see, I'm a good person. I never pew pew water gun.
like, bro.
Water gun, okay?
It's just like, what is happening? He's so dense and dumb that the logic doesn't.
Real gun. I'm playing, bro. But I just wanted to say that.
Water gun, okay?
Yeah.
It's just
water
like, what
gun.
is happening? He's so dense and dumb that the logic doesn't even register in his own head if you laid it out for him.
Yeah, you gotta
During
smack
the
him with
live
it.
stream, he even claimed that he was never an influencer and has no plans to become one, which is a complete lie.
That's cap, bruh.
Netizens found
That's
his
so
posting
cap.
rates on Little Red Book, which proves he has been making money on social media or plans to, which is like the definition of an influencer, right? Statistics show that he has 2,683 followers. You know, not bad. 19,000 likes and saves in total. So likes and saves, right? Okay, I remember when I had around like 2,000 followers.
Yeah,
Okay,
I got 2,000 followers.
He's
like on
charging
Instagram.
$434 per photo post.
What? Oh my god! What? Who's paying that?
He's charging $434 per photo post
Damn.
and like $600 per video. Okay, I mean, I don't think anyone's chomping at the bit, but like those are some crazy rates.
Crazy.
Odd jobs, right?
Yeah, odd, very odd.
Odd jobs, am I right?
Yeah. And like, if you are a micro influencer, you should still try to, you know, get your rates. But like, I'm just saying, like, especially if he's not in a niche nor providing any sort of
That's what I'm
content that anybody
saying.
actually wants. Like, these are some crazy rates. Like,
Who does he
I don't
think he is?
I don't think anyone is paying him. So all the evidence is out there, and yet he's still lying through his teeth that he doesn't want to be a social media influencer. And then a girl requests to join his live stream, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna let her in. She just starts bitching him out.
Oh, it's just a random person?
Yeah, just going off. And all the viewers are so happy. And they're like, yes, I love this woman. I don't even know who she is, but like, what's going on? She's just ripping into
Saying
it.
what?
Just like, what is wrong with you? Like, we saw the episode. Like, you were doing this, you were doing that. Like,
Good
no.
job.
And what is he?
He's just like, no, like, you don't even know. He's so delusional. He's like,
Oh,
yeah, and like,
brother.
you guys, stop giving me galaxies. You know, don't give me galaxies, especially the ones that like do the edits on my face that make me look horrible.
Well, he actually says that?
Yes,
Like,
he
don't
says
stop
that.
giving me donations?
Yes, but he like clearly is egging it on.
Bro.
So he ends his
Are
live.
people giving him?
Not a lot.
Okay.
And then he ends his live with like, okay, you guys, yell at me all you want, get it off your chest, but don't forget to follow. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I want to punch
Yeah.
this man.
Yeah.
He also starts doing karaoke on his live streams and singing. And I'm like, at this point, you're just like adopting this villain arc, and it's making me mad. It's making me upset, okay? Because he's just like milking it at this point. And then something comes out about his karaoke. So people start dogging on him for his singing. They're like, you suck at singing. You should never sing again. In fact, you should super glue, gorilla glue your lips shut so that we never have to hear another word that you utter. But then this girl comes online and she straight up says, hey everyone, I'm anonymous and I have zero proof. Believe me if you want or don't. Usually with stuff like this, people are like, you're just saying shit. Like, what do you mean? You don't even have a receipt. Like, what? You don't even have an identity. Oh, of course, you're a profile with no name, no photo, no anything, right?
I'm believing
She
it.
says, believe me or don't. It's up to you.
Is it?
One time, I got asked to go to a karaoke with Tian.
I
was
believe
at a
it.
friend's
I believe
party,
it. I
and
believe it.
he asked me, I met Tian.
It's true.
He asked me and my best friend to play dice and drink with him. He pressured us to drink, practically forcing us. And at first I thought he was really young and rude. But when I said I'd had too much and I wanted to stop drinking, he lost his temper. He and his friends laughed at us, pointed at us, and said extremely vulgar words to our faces. I can't even type it out. And then the second time I ran into him, we met by chance at a club again. And he was at the next table and he asked me to play like a few rounds of games. I agreed politely, but he was still really rude. During the game, I didn't even lose, but he still forced me to drink. I said, I didn't lose. Why should I drink? He said, can you just stop talking so much? Just drink. I said, why should I? He said, quit wasting my time. I thought he was crazy. I tried to leave, but he grabbed my clothes, pulled me back, and forced alcohol into my mouth. I was so scared that he was going to get violent, so I weakly drank the full glass of hard liquor and left. I deleted him right away. I have no evidence, but every word I said is true. Please keep me anonymous. I'm scared. Like, I don't know if this is a real post or not.
Oh,
but
I don't know if
everyone's
this is. Yeah, I don't.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
I'm-
a trillion percent.
It does
Also,
seem-
there's so many videos of him live streaming at a karaoke and he's with his guy friends. And it's really uncomfortable because other girls have come out to say that he always invites them to karaoke and they always decline because he's a weirdo. And to his guy friends, the guy friends are like, oh, are there going to be girls coming? And he's all, yeah, but later, I think she's busy right now. And he continues to sing, and then no girl ends up coming. So then, now we move on to Zizi, of course,
Loser
right?
head.
Because
She made an apology too?
she had to. She's
Oh,
just
yeah,
getting
yeah, her PR
wrecked
team.
online. Yeah, her PR team, everyone's working overtime.
PR team.
And so I honestly think that she could have placed the blame on Tian. Like, that's what people were thinking she was going to do, is like, she's going to come out with some weak apology and she's going to say, oh,
What
yeah,
did she do?
Tian like brainwashed me that Baba was a bad person. And like, he told me stuff that you didn't see on camera, whatever. But she still framed herself as the victim and blamed Bow Wow.
They are unsavable. Like,
There is no, like, you. These are the type of people where the criminal defense attorney goes, I can't represent
but like,
this
how
client.
does her PR team even approved that.
She just be around yes man.
She don't gotta be her. Like,
She says, hello,
that's
everyone.
not
It's
a PR
Zizi.
team.
I have carefully listened to all the feedback since the show aired. I sincerely apologize for losing control of my emotions, making extreme comments, and for the impact that this had on others. I am truly sorry. My biggest mistake throughout this incident was that I trapped myself in a one-sided view. I expressed my anger and disappointment in a harsh way, lost control of my words, and hurt others unintentionally. On the lawn that day, so she's saying like the phone call day, I personally heard Bao Bao on the phone multiple times saying, the production team said I can't leave if you guys don't find me.
Roll the tape.
Yeah, roll the fucking tape.
Roll the tape.
At that moment, I immediately assumed the situation was staged by the production team. I felt the three of us were being arranged into some kind of love triangle script. I was furious at feeling used and manipulated, so I voiced my strong dissatisfaction at the crew on the spot. So she's saying like, this is why I yelled at the producers. However, the producer I had trusted the whole time told me she knew nothing about it and thought it was Bao Bao's own doing. At that moment, I was completely confused. Who should I believe? This was a huge contradiction to the theme the production team had promised before filming, which they said it was going to be genuine, mutual healing, and sincere friendship. Confused and disappointed during the car ride later, I said I wanted to go home and didn't want to continue filming as it made me feel uncomfortable. At that point, a key staff member from the show told me again that this was Bao Bao's idea. She hired a car at the last minute, went out on a solo date, and went to the same place that she had gone on a date previously with Tian. I was shocked and overwhelmed by this news. The same morning, she's like, even that morning, I was comforting Bao Bao.
She wants to die on that hill now.
Yeah.
She's going back to her initial story.
She's doubling down.
She's going back to that day, that night.
Yes.
And she want to relive it and defend it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, she found a stake and she said, I'm going to tie myself here and burn myself at the stake. Because, like, what? No one
cares about
went through
that, bro.
this,
Yeah.
And you even apologized. And
No, but she's like, I apologize for what I did. Reiterates the same exact thing that we saw happen for like 3 hours straight on the show, okay? And she says that honestly, the real reason that this all happened was because she is just so sincere with her emotions. Like, she's so genuine with how she feels. She expresses her feelings. She wears her heart on her sleeve, That's just who she is. And so that...
And it don't help that I kind of believe her, but she's a bad person. So we're seeing, it's like I kind of believe her on this, because think about it, tribe. We see her for the bullshit that she embodies all the way through, but she just don't see it. So that's probably the only real thing she said. She's a sincere person, but not a sincerely good person. She's a horrible human being, bro. Entitled, selfish, gaslighter, manipulative. Get out of here. No, actually go home. Go home and pick up some books. Put the fries in the bag with extra sauce. I'm awesome. I'm a sincere. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I guess you just got a shitty heart. So yeah, we see all this shit coming down your arm and whatnot. Cancel this creature.
That's just who she is. And so that was the biggest learning lesson, Yeah.
that was her apology?
Yeah. And she says, I was just really triggered. And so, yeah, I think that's what happened. And also, she even brings up the fact that she heard Bao Bao's secret. And she said something like, but I'm not her mom. And she says, later when I was asked to listen to other people's secrets, I struggled to empathize. I believe everyone has pain, but no one should use their hurt to demand others to understand or accept their behavior.
Oh my God.
Wow,
People are like, oh,
that's crazy.
so you're just repeating what you did on the show.
Yeah.
Like, you're not even
You're not
giving
even
us
sorry.
a fake-ass apology.
Yes.
It's almost like insulting. Like,
Yes.
okay, you know what? I think a fake-ass apology is insulting.
It's like Tian.
Yes.
Like a fake ass apology.
But this is even more insulting
Exactly.
because you're not even giving us a I'm so sorry.
Yes.
That's not who I am.
Yes. She refused to do that because she's still
not
thinks
bowing
she's
her
right.
head.
And
Yeah.
she also says on the show that she never wanted her actress side to show. She said that she kept emphasizing to all the producers she wanted to go in as a normal person. She wanted to be normal. But they threw in a clip of her in the movie within the first 5 minutes of her being on the show. And everyone is like, girl, you can say all of that, but literally in every opportunity that you had, you sat there with all the
mentioned
boys
that you
surrounding
was an
you,
actor.
and you were like, so I'm an actress.
Yeah.
I went to
She
Beijing
said
Film
it.
Academy. You said that. You said it. And now she's suddenly claiming that she wanted to be ordinary, which is also kind of weird to even say that in the first place. Also, she told Bao Bao, I'm an actress. I'm very sensitive to stuff like this. She also told Bao Bao, do you know how much money I'm gonna have to spend on PR to clean up your mess?
Yes.
I'm an actress. Okay? Like, what do you mean? She also said, like, it was just, I was so kidnapped during this experience that it triggered a lot of emotions for me. So she's just like doubling down, tripling down. She's
Like what?
20 toes.
What
She's got
is
2
she
extra
saying
feet
right
on
now?
the ground.
Who's calling me right now? I look, you want to answer and ask if this person know about Bao Bao and Zizi, bro. They didn't know. They didn't know about Zizi and Bao Bao, bro.
And she's 20 toes. She's got 2 extra feet on the ground. She's what's not clocking to y'all that she's standing on business. She's just here.
Yeah.
She's here. So she says that after the show, she had a conversation with Bao Bao and she apologized for her emotional outburst. And she says, ultimately, I apologize for
believe
losing
that.
control and for the hurtful words. I truly believe I had no ill will, no scheming. Every reaction came from how I genuinely felt in the moment and from my insistence on being sincere.
Wow.
She called it
Did
her
they coordinate? What's up with them saying sincere so much?
insistence on being sincere.
Wow.
She called it her insistence on being genuine and sincere. Like, what are you? I couldn't even believe that when I was like,
I'm
what
not
is happening
believing it
right
right
now?
now.
Sincerely a shit person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sincerely a bully.
I
Exactly.
was gonna say sincerely sincere.
What is that?
And so she says, but I take full responsibility. And you're gonna die. She does another live, okay?
Oh.
Where she
Oh.
says, I take full responsibility. Please don't harass or attack anyone else involved because of this. They do not deserve to face extra public pressure. No one is attacking
she
anyone.
talking about?
Like, I don't know if
What?
she's talking about Tien. I don't know if she's talking about PR Lily or not PR Lily, Chen 71. But it sounds like she's talking about Bao Bao. Like, the way she's saying it
yeah.
is really weird because you're the #1 villain right now.
Yeah.
Like, you are public enemy.
It's like she's trying to direct people to go attack Bao Bao or press Bao Bao or some bullshit, bro.
She's saying it is really weird because you're the #1 villain right now.
Yeah.
Like, you are public enemy #1. Nobody's beating you. And she keeps saying, like, this whole experience made me realize that I had excessively high and rigid standards for sincerity and trust.
Boy.
This is incredible.
boy.
I think her PR team quit.
I think so.
This is straight
Yeah.
from her heart.
I think this is like her and her mom.
Yeah.
You know? It sounds like, 'cause she seems like a Nepo baby.
Yeah.
No, for
Seems-
sure.
Yeah.
Like PR team for sure quit.
Yeah, and it seems like her parents are like, you know
They
what?
took over
You're
as the
right.
PR team.
Speak from your heart. It's not your fault. You're
Speak
so
the
genuine.
truth, baby.
Yes.
It's not your fault. You're genuinely a piece of shit.
At all.
Okay? And soon after,
It's the parents' fault.
a short drama is released where she's the star.
No way.
And it tanks, okay? And to the point where the director
Good job,
has to come out
netizens.
and say, hey guys, can you please watch it? Because I've like poured my heart and soul.
This nigga wrote this in the notes. Not the notes app confession. That's how you know it's on serious. Ooh. Hold on, let's read this, tribe. Hey, I know that everyone's seeing that Zizi's part of this show, and it may really affect your opinions on how you may view the show, but I promise, she's only a supporting role, and we also have this scene where we throw cow turds on her, so you might want to tap in, but please don't throw any negative opinions on the show. It's my life's work. It's my life's work. Sorry, nigga. You the one that casted her, bro. You gonna have to catch this dislike and report. Tribe, didn't I say that once I find a movie that she was in, I'm going out of my way to dislike it and reporting it? Sound like I'm not the only one. Sound like I wasn't the only one that had that same idea, bro. Good job, netizens. Okay, Chinese netizens. Is AO3 still banned in China? Yeah.
And to the point where the director has to come out and say, hey guys, can you please watch it? Because I've like poured my heart and soul into this. Please. People say, this is none of my business. I won't sympathize with anyone. Which is exactly what Zizi said, okay?
That's
Yeah.
true.
Your short drama could have easily gone viral if you casted the right people, but you chose someone that you shouldn't have. you know, so this is what you get. I'm not your mom. You know, and then other people say, what if I watch the show and Zizi starts yelling at me? People are like, I'm too scared. She might think I'm too low to be her audience. Okay. Her PR team, right? So people are like, we're not watching this goddamn show. And then Zizi does another live where so far she's tried to blame the producers. She tried to blame Bao Bao. She is protecting Tian. And then she comes out and says that this is kind of all the professor's fault.
Huh?
Yeah, so she said that before the show wrapped, she was talking to the professor.
Don't talk about my dog, bro. He literally has been minding his own. Hey, hold on. Do not talk about the professor, okay? Don't talk about Bao Bao, but don't talk about the professor either. He's literally been minding his own business. That nigga went out gracefully. Try. What is she gonna say? Don't talk about the luscious hair, bruh. Now I'm really activated.
Yeah, so she said that before the show wrapped, she was talking to the professor and she apologized for maybe like, you know, the beginning dates were not so well. And he said that if anyone tries to bully her, he will speak up for her. But crickets, he hasn't spoken up, has he? Right? So that's weird. She's just like saying this. And everyone in the comments is like, well, he probably didn't speak up because the episodes aired and he realized that you're a shit person, okay? And he was pretty close with Bao Bao, so he's not going to stick up for you because you
he's a
deserve
real friend.
a little roughing up on the internet.
Yes.
I don't know if she deserves like cyberbullying, but like a little taste of reality.
A little taste.
She's like, you know, and then I texted him and he said that he was going to stick up for me, but now he's completely ignoring me, never spoke up for me. Like, it's just weird. She claims that the
What does that
professor's
have to
reactions
do with
on the
your
show
attitude?
is what made people think that she's rude and instigated all of this online hate.
What?
So everyone actually thought the professor reacted to all of the abysmal things that she was doing, and now she's upset that he's not standing up for her. And then near the end, she just loses her marbles. Near the end of this live stream, she was like, originally in the beginning, she was saying everything in a calm manner, even though the words coming out of her mouth were just atrocious and confusing and like, what are you saying? Are you listening to yourself?
Exactly.
But then near the end, she goes full villain mode. Her true colors come out and she starts saying things like, yeah, that's why I refuse to clink glasses with you. Talking about the professor, because she didn't clink glasses with him on the show. And she says, I just don't like you. There is a reason why I don't respect you. You don't deserve any of my respect. I think I'm sick for apologizing to you. Like, I should have never apologized to you. If you were the last man on earth, I still wouldn't like you. If you like me, I'm just an unlucky person.
这么敏感就不要喜欢我，我就不是一个敏感的人会喜欢的人。那你喜欢我，我真的是倒霉，真的。所有男里，全世界男的就只剩下你了，我都不会喜欢你。那怎么了？
What the fuck?
Yo, she's crazy. Nah, she's crazy. She's crazy. Yo, professor, do not have no contact with her, bruh. She's insane. Do you see the look in her eyes? That's the look in her eyes from that. Y'all remember that episode we watched with the roommate in freaking Australia? Oh my gosh. Y'all remember how the roommate was like, you're only in here because of me. Did you see the eyes? The look in the roommate's eyes, bro? The roommate that was trying to burn down the house over a box of chocolates and it was ramming the house with the car. Do y'all remember that, bro? Those are the same crazy eyes. I see this. I'm not even joking, bro. We gotta get her admitted. Oh my gosh, look at her face.
你喜欢我，我真的是倒霉，真的。所有男里，全世界男的就只剩下你了，我都不会喜欢你。那怎么了？
What the fuck?
And everyone's like, girl, he doesn't like you.
Nobody wants you,
He
bruh.
doesn't like you. He lost interest in you the second that you showed your true colors.
Smartfully
and
so.
people are saying that in the comments. And she's like, then why did he cut his hair for me? Which he even explained it wasn't for her. And she's so self-absorbed. I genuinely think that she thinks to this day that the professor probably still likes her. It's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy. So she tries to like rally online hate against the professor just because he shifted his attention, you know? So she's like, and it is weird because he was so into PR Lily and then I came in and then he was like so into me. Trying to make it seem like he's like a boy. And, you know, people are like, now that we're on this topic, we got to clear something up. People are saying, and a bitch from Guangxi shouldn't even be talking about spice. Because remember, the professor was like, yeah, sometimes I eat like bird's eye chili. And she's like, bird's eye chili? Is that even a chili? To the point where the netizens were like, if it's not a chili, is it a bird? Like, what are you talking about? It's a chili. It's a pepper. And
It's
so
literally
now everyone is
called
like,
bird's eye chili.
Guangxi shouldn't even be talking about spice. And everyone was like, now that you brought it up, everyone in China was getting mad. Everyone in Sichuan was getting mad. Everyone in Chongqing was getting mad. And they were like, you don't even know shit. You don't know shit, okay? People were saying, like, you know what this sounds like? And they were giving comparisons in Chinese to Chinese cities. But I'm going to give, like, a more American comparison.
Okay.
It's like if I looked someone dead in the eye from Canada and I said, I can also handle the cold because I turn on the AC in Georgia. Like, it's just like, what the f are you saying, okay? Yeah. So everyone's just roasting her. They're just upset. She's like trying to get people to cyberbully the professor, and they're just stuck on
Wow!
just roasting her. They're just upset. She's like trying to get people to cyberbully the professor, and they're just stuck on
Noona
bird's eye
in
chili,
Georgia.
and they're not moving on. Her live stream just makes things worse for her. She comes off very self-absorbed, just low IQ, low EQ, rude, disrespectful. It's just bad. And it's interesting because the professor and Finance Bro do this live stream where they react to the episodes in real time because they got really close. And they just look disgusted by Tian and Zizi because I don't think they saw like half the stuff that happened.
Of course.
So they're just like in shock the whole time. They thought Zizi was only being mean to the professor. And they kind of thought that Bao Bao was upset and sad, reasonably sad because, you know, she doesn't have a connection anymore. And like she feels a little like it was a love triangle. But they're like, oh, what the hell is happening? What the hell is happening?
It must feel so crazy.
Like they were,
because it's like now they looking at the show like, were we on? I mean, I see us. We're right there. But what, this was happening on the show that we were also on? Yeah, I feel all types of unaware, bro.
what the hell is happening?
Yeah, I don't know.
What the hell is happening? Like there would be times where they would just stop the episode and just stare at each other in the live stream because they're like, what is f***ing going on? And so Finance Bro had to put out another apology too, though, because there were times where Tian would bring him up in the show saying things like, no wonder Finance Bro didn't choose Bao Bao on the first day. That made people, it almost insinuated like people were talking shit about Bao Bao. And so Finance Bro was like, no, like I never said anything. The only thing that I said, because, you know, the guys were talking about our connections, and I said that Bao Bao is not like typically my type, but I still really like her as a friend. She's just not like, you know, my romantic interest type, which is completely fine.
Yeah.
There was another part where, remember, Bao Bao came up to Finance Bro and was like, I'm gonna pick a couple to torture.
What was up
And he
with
thought
that?
it was so weird, right?
Yeah.
And he brought it up to Tian.
Yeah.
But Finance Bro is like, actually, the whole timeline is messed up the way that Tian explained it. Okay, so he's like, Tian brought up what happened with the phone call. And then he said, oh, I brought up Bao Bao's joke almost to like explain why she probably did that. Like, oh yeah, she told me she was like gonna torture us. So I guess she didn't torture us, she tortured you, right? Like almost trying to tell him, like, don't be so crazy. It was just a joke. But then Tian went and told Zizi and made it sound like it was like this conspiracy where like, oh my God, she told us she was gonna torture somebody and we're getting tortured. And so he's like, it's just like getting all messed up and weird. Like, I've never said anything bad about Bao Bao. And I just thought it was a prank. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And he also says, if you guys don't believe me, you would just have to believe that the producers would include every bit of me trash talking Bao Bao if it actually happened, because that would fit the whole storyline.
Yeah.
Like, that would make it better.
Yeah, I can see that. I
Overall,
can see that.
netizens understand his perspective, but he's not a class favorite.
Yeah.
He's not our best.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Then for Chen71, people are just dogging on her, bullying her,
Absolutely,
saying that she's a
absolutely.
follower, to the point where she puts out an apology and she says that she was honestly so focused on her relationship, because this is a dating show, that she wasn't even really like, she did listen to Zizi's side of the story while it was happening because she's roommates and she can't not listen. So there were moments where she thought like maybe Zizi was right, but after watching the show, she clearly doesn't, and she talked to Zizi about it and she doesn't stand by anything she says. But I would say netizens are mixed. Half of the people think, well, it's still bad because you still acted bitchy with Bao Bao. Like, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to like do all these weird things that we felt like were
Because even if you were so focused, you didn't have to. Exactly, though. You didn't have to act like this, because you could still be focused and be a regular person. What the hell? Growing up, I watched YouTube, bro. I know how to sniff out a fake YouTuber apology. These all are smelling real funky. They're smelling real funky, bro.
And she doesn't stand by anything she says. But I would say netizens are mixed. Half of the people think, well, it's still bad because you still acted bitchy with Bao Bao. Like, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to, like, do all these weird things that we felt like were bullying. You could have just been cordial but not gotten involved. But then you got involved, and then now you realize that you were on the wrong side of history, and now you're upset, and now you want to say something. I don't know, okay? But it gets to the point where a video is released of Bao Bao and Chen 71 filming a douyin together. Like, it's like a trend where they're just, like, dancing to music. And all the comments are like, Bao Bao, I love you, okay? But my patience is running thin. If the next TikTok is with Zizi, I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay? I know you're a nice person,
Hey,
but I'm not. If you post one with Zizi, we're over.
What are you alluding to?
People have mixed reviews about Chen 71. And then the reunion hits.
What?
But most of them don't even show up to the freaking reunion. Zizi and Tian obviously don't show up. And they say it's scheduling reasons, but like, who knows? It's just Finance Bro, Chen 71, the professor, PR Lily, and Bao Bao. And they just talk about the whole experience. And everything is very friendly and like PR friendly. But interestingly, Bao Bao was saying like behind the scenes after the show, Professor was really helpful. Like, he was always there for her. Yeah, even after the show.
But not romantically?
No, yeah.
W mans, bro.
I know, I shipped them too. But she was just saying, like, yeah, he was always there when I was, like, really stressed out. They're not dating romantically, but it's really cute. Chen 71 breaks down on the show saying she feels like she has PTSD from all the bullying. And she seems, like, really distraught. It looks bad. And, oh yeah, they ask Bao Bao if Tian and Zizi have personally apologized to her. And she says that when the episode aired of like them crashing out on her, they both sent like very short apologies. And then another day when there was like another episode that was really bad, she said that Tian sent her like a sticker gif to apologize. Like if you were to
That's crazy.
like if you were to just type in sorry on your gifs.
Yeah, and send a gif.
Yeah,
Wow,
so
wow.
that's it. And she did not respond because they're like, what do you mean? You apologize with a sticker. And so they ask her, did you feel bullied on the show? And she says,
Oh my god, that's like that's like breaking up over text. That's worse than breaking up over text. What would be the equivalent of that? Would that be like breaking up over mail?
if you were to
That's crazy.
like if you were to just type in sorry on your gifs.
Yeah, and send a gif.
Yeah,
Wow,
so
wow.
that's it. And she did not respond because they're like, what do you mean? He apologized with a sticker. And so they ask her, did you feel bullied on the show? And she says, I didn't feel it, but I could tell they didn't like me. I thought there was a lot of misunderstanding between us, and I wanted to talk to Zizi about it, but I felt like that process would be difficult. So I understand that she doesn't like me very much, but I didn't feel like I was being ganged up on and being bullied.
Good.
She also said that she actually got really anxious before the episode aired because remember Zizi told her everyone's going to yell at her?
Yeah.
She said that she actually had to go on anti-anxiety medications.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she says it was a lot from her insecurities. She doesn't even blame the incident. She said it was more from her own insecurities, not the incident. And she says that she's always been someone who's really insecure and feels like everyone will hate her. And she thought she was in the wrong in this whole thing, right? And so, you know, she said that after the show, the professor was the only one who comforted me. And once the show aired, I just felt warmth because a lot of netizens, when I thought I was wrong, they were telling me like they support me.
Yes,
so,
bro. We all support you.
yeah.
Wow.
And she said she's so thankful. And
Aw.
after this,
Bao Bao,
everyone
we'll
is obsessed with
we
Bao
gonna
Bao
all
and
slide
the
for Bao
professor.
Bao.
Bao Bao has way more followers than any of the other people combined, including Miss Big Shot actress Zizi. And she does live streams. She has like double the followers. She has over 1 million. And Zizi's at like 520,000.
Yeah.
But Bao Bao does these live streams and she's so genuine. Like in all of her live streams, she shares all of her beauty tips. She never hides the products that she uses. She even confesses that she wore like fake teeth on the show. So she's like, yeah, I was wearing fake teeth on the show. Like, I guess it like makes your teeth look better if you like put on these liners. So she's like, yeah. And then even when she's talking about other things, people are like, oh my God, what was that outfit that you wore on the show? And she's like, oh yeah, so those are jeans and they have butt pads built into the jeans. And she's like, they're really good. Okay. Like I wore them on the show because they've got built-ins. And people are like, no, we love you so much.
Yeah, I like that.
So they're
I
just
go,
very happy. She's just very genuine is the feeling. She's so sincere. She's so dedicated to being sincere. And she has a huge fan base. She's like collaborating.
I really feel like now the sincere means something else, but it does it not mean genuinity? Is genuinity even? Oh.
So dedicated to being sincere, and she has a huge fan base. She's like collaborating with massive brands. She was invited to the Tencent All-Star Night, which is I guess like the celebrity award show in China, where she was photographed with Finance Bro. And yeah, during the Q&A, they also asked her, like, netizens are saying that you lived out Zizi's dream of breaking it into the entertainment industry. You're even attending All-Star Night. Like, what's your response to that? And this woman is class, grace, sophistication, miscongeniality, okay, something I will never be. She says, I don't think I'm living out anyone else's dreams. I will cherish and seize every opportunity that comes my way to make my life better. And I don't think many things are mutually exclusive. Just because I'm a good person doesn't mean the other person is a bad person. I don't see things in such absolute terms. What matters is you grow and you face your own flaws openly. You know, we have our own separate issues to work through. In the comments, everyone is like,
wow.
damn.
She's
Why are
so
you
much
so
more
sweet?
mature than I am.
Professor has a small but dedicated following on his Douyin, like 100,000 followers. He does like travel vlogs and camping vlogs. Jiko and influencer Jay seem to be dating. That's, you know, they haven't really like confirmed it, but it seems like they're dating officially.
Interesting.
Barry and PR Lily broke up because Barry lives in the United States and PR Lily is not. So Finance Bro and Chen71 also broke up, but it was amicable. And that's it. Oh, on the reunion, they had this moment where they can give people gifts. And because you remember Professor is an artist. For Bao Bao, he gives like this spine related artwork that he made, and he says the spine is a core symbol of moral integrity, strength, character, responsibility, and spiritual backbone, and it represents personal virtue and the order of heaven and earth. So it was like a very symbolic
That's fire.
gift.
What the
And
hell?
then she gave him a massage gun, and she said, you know, because some people need to start taking care of their health since they're reaching middle ages. And it was so cute. And he's like, okay, well, can you teach me? And he's like, yeah, I will teach you when we get back. And it's so cute.
That's
and everyone's
nice.
shipping them, and everyone wants them
But
to
they,
date.
they don't want to date
But
each other.
It's okay if they don't. I love them either way.
She
But
needs a
that
good
is-
friend, bro.
That is the finale of secretly in love, secretly dating.
Nah,
What are
that
your
breath.
thoughts?
I don't.
mean,
my brain is
what the fuck
done.
was this show?
Oh my gosh.
That's what I want to know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know I don't know which. This or my. Who? I gotta start ranking these. I gotta start ranking these Chinese dating reality shows.
Craziness.
Yeah, just like maybe we shouldn't
Like,
date
if-
these people. We gotta rank them. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.
And you know what makes this even better is the comeuppance finally arrived, bro. Oh my gosh, it's so fantastic. I love seeing bad things happen to bad people, bro. Yes, you can't work on no shows. No, you can't go to no karaoke bars. What the hell? And it is even more beautiful that Bao Bao has now been elevated into past stardom. fuck the verge on stardom. She is not a micro influencer no more. More than 1 million followers. How much you got, Zizi? 500,000? That's more than me. That's like 100% more than me, but at least I can confidently say I'm a much better person than you. What? I got much more talent than you. I could probably act better than you. No cap. Yeah, this was worth watching. This is worth watching. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's cause at the end of the day, you gotta realize the reality of things is I'm not gonna want to remember these names a week from now. I don't want to think about Zizi and Tian and the bullshit they got going on. No, they're pointless people. But I will be keeping an eye out for Bao Bao. What if Bao Bao pop out in a fire movie, acting on 10, movie on 10, Grammy nominated, Oscar worthy? Then we could all say, yo! And then look at Zizi and be like, ha! I'm gonna remember Bao Bao. No cap. I'm very happy that we watched these. Tribe, thank you for not only pressing me to watch this channel, but also pressing me to watch part 4 and part 5. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I needed this. This feels like a good closing, you know? The bad people got their due, the good people got their due. And I know everybody wants Bao Bao and the professor to get together, and Loki, I do too. But at the same time, I feel like Bao Bao just needs somebody in her life that's like steady, you know, like a friend that can help, that she can go to when she needs somebody to talk to, and not necessarily like a partner. And you know, just because partners can be fleeting, but friends last longer. Maybe it depends, to be honest. Partners aren't supposed to be fleeting though, you know. The person that you love is supposed to be with you for life. But whatever, that's another conversation. Point I'm trying to make is, yeah, I want them to get together, but they found friends within each other, you know. I like that too. I ain't gonna lie. Tribe, I'm waiting for someone to say yes. I called your name and nobody's responding to. Oh, okay, there we go. My fault. What new series should we start? Is it the main one? Is it the Lover's Inferno? It's literally between the two. So somebody say either option, right? And whichever one gets the most likes is the one we'll do next. Okay, y'all let me know, bruh, because it seems like y'all like this channel. I like this channel. Y'all like when I combine the vids. I like combining the vids. This is all melding into a perfect system. But I need y'all help, okay? I need y'all help, but it only works with your input. So you got to let me know, all right? Okay, this was a long vid. Hope you enjoyed it like I did, but enough of me. No, actually enough of me. It's been your boy Tribe Louie, and in case I don't see you, just in case, good day, good afternoon, good evening, most importantly, but unfortunately, goodbye and good night.
Yeah, it's the end. Leave a like and share it to your friends and your kin. When I post a video, I'm gonna need y'all to attend. Thank you for the view, but I ain't done with you. 2023, I'm about to be Jordan with the flu. Yeah, join the tribe. Yeah, join the tribe. I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe.